Hey folks, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Mondays, where we talk about Avengers comics. So looking at a few comics today with the Eternals. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into it, let's talk about what's coming up on the live streams. Tomorrow night on Tuesday Night Terrorvision, we're looking at John Carpenter's adaptation of Stephen King's Christine. That was going to be the official title, but they thought that was too long, so they just call it Christine. About the car. So I really like this movie like a lot. I think it's pretty damn awesome. It might be slightly underrated, but it's only underrated because John Carpenter's like first 10 movies are all like super awesome. So it's like it just kind of falls away, you know, like Thing and New York and Halloween, and you know, like those are so big. But Christine's really good. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Wednesday, some of the most crazy ass G.I. Joe comics of all time is this Wednesday. There is some actually jaw-dropping moments coming up on Wednesday for G.I. Joe. So be here for Wednesday. The G.I. Joe issues are insane this week. Of course, Friday is Fantastic Fridays. We're going to be talking about two Fantastic Four issues, but also The Thing #2. So it'll be 3 comics, but just 2 of them are Fantastic Four, and then one will be the Ben Grimm solo title, The Thing comics. I'll be doing that. I want to say thank you to all of the super friends. These are the channel members. Thank you guys. I appreciate your support. We always thank our friend Clobber in Times. Some people put a CT in the chat to honor his memory. So if you want to, you can. So that is that. So thank you to everybody. And let me show the comments on screen. Hold on a second. Let me get the comments on screen because I forget that sometimes. There you go. All right. No Sean tonight. Sean's taking the night off, so he's coming back for Friday. He won't be here Wednesday either, I don't think. But he'll be back Friday. Nothing crazy. It's just, you know, life stuff. So let's bring in Steve.
You ever play roulette? Always bet on black.
What's up?
Hey. All right.
What's up, everybody?
We got one more to bring in, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, Classic.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Jaka, when the walls fell. No, that wasn't. Hey, yeah, who was that? That was I used to remember. I had all those names memorized.
Shaka.
It's Shaka when the walls fell. Something at Tanabra. Hold on. Tanabra's the name, right?
Yeah.
I know it.
It's Tanagra, I think.
Tanagra, yes.
Such at Tanagra. I forget the name though.
Yes. Oh man, that's got to be one of the best episodes.
Jalad at Tanagra.
Oh yeah. That episode must be one of the best episodes of any television show ever. That has to be like one of the best television episodes ever of anything. Yes. See, he agrees with me. No, that's an earlier comment. Hey, Manliness, how's it going, dude? As big as E-Tips. My knowledge is almost as big as E-Tips. I don't know if it's that big. That's quite big. Hey, Phantom Outsider, one of our super friends. Darmok, yes. Darmok is the name of the episode. It's Darmok and Jalad and whatever and Jalad at Tanagra. Yes, that's it. Is that a Trek reference? It is a Star Trek reference. It is. Hey, Al, our super friend Al. So just to answer everyone's questions, no, I do not watch Lanterns. I'm not going to. I put it on the list of things I'm not going to do. But I did watch Fantastic Voyage on Blu-ray, which was awesome. It looked awesome. And I watched a little bit of the making of it. It's pretty crazy. And then I watched Hollywood Shuffle, which was recommended by my panel on the last stream. So unlike people, when I recommend shit, I actually watch the shit that gets recommended to me. So I did watch, and I'm looking at all you people who haven't watched Jugger, but I did watch Hollywood Shuffle, and it is awesome. It's really funny. I don't do reviews anymore, but it is super funny, and there's a lot of great points to make about Hollywood and the system, and you can still apply some of it. But I love the Eddie Murphy where they're like, oh, you got to talk like Eddie Murphy. And then everyone's like, I'm not going to do that. And they start doing all the Eddie Murphyisms. It's like, I can't do them. But like, that was great. He's like, I'm not going to degrade myself to do that. And then he immediately starts doing it. It's actually a very fun and funny movie. And like, I love the guy who works at the hot dog stand, and they've got two little wieners sticking out of there. Looks like little horns or something. And then I can't remember. It's not Marlon. Was it Damon? Oh god, one of the wings.
It's either Keenan or Damon because of how
It's
old
Damon. It's Damon, I think. Oh no! It is Keenan. Damon is the Jerry Curl, the Jerry Curl gangster guy or whatever. And then like he takes the ointment away, and then it's like his hair is like emerge. It's like he immediately starts to merge back or whatever. Oh shit!
He comes in. I think that's Keenan because he's always spraying it, right?
Yeah, that's Keenan. Yeah. So Damon's the hot dog guy. He's like, I've been here for 3 years. I was making $2. Now I'm making $2.25. That is great. That was really funny. Yeah, there's work at the post office. And then at the end, you know what? I really like this movie. I don't think some of these comedies, which I think are funny, obviously, but I was like, this is really good. Like, I thought it was really nice. It was a nice movie. It was well done.
It's got a lot of heart.
It's got heart to it. I thought it was actually very good. Like, I thought it was better than just being. I thought like the way you guys kind of sold it was, it's a bit of a spoof on these things, and it is, but it does have some nice points to make. And Speed and Tyrone sneaking into the movies is the best thing of all time. It's like if you're just talking with me normally, that's how I review movies. This movie's bullshit. It's like
that was
it's
great.
shit.
The rating was it's bullshit.
It's bullshit. I was like, it is bullshit. When it comes down, Siskel and Ebert actually had a very good way to review movies, which is ultimately, should I go see it or should I not see it? Like, am I wasting my time? That's really, I came up with my stupid system of points and all this other nonsense shit. End of the day, was it fun? Should I go watch it or not? And if not, tell me why. And if yeah, tell me why. And they're sort of each gave their, they give like a paragraph each. The performance is really good. I like this character. I like the way the story played out. It was pretty exciting. Some good car chases, whatever. I say, see it. And then, I didn't buy into the story that much. I thought it was okay. The characters really didn't do anything for me. The action was good. So I think you could see better action somewhere else. I'm going to say, skip it. That's it. From like what else do you want out of the review? You know what I mean? Like, we can dissect the movie. Sometimes these reviews are longer or just as long as the movie that you're going to watch. It's like, even if the review is like 20 minutes, like, oh my God, like, so anyway, financing. Yeah.
Kevin Smith, right?
Yeah. And I watched the Siskel and Ebert review because they made fun of Siskel and Ebert in the movie, and they both loved it. And they actually said that whatever movies he was working on, he was using film that was left over.
Yes.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, because if people aren't aware, either listening, watching, or in the chat, when things were done on film, like, it's different now with digital, because you can just shoot for hours and it doesn't matter. It's just, can you back it up on the drive? But you have to pay for the film, and then what would happen is, like, there'd be productions that wouldn't use all the film, right? And so if you go around, you can get extra reels, which have like the back end of, give me half hour, give me 20 minutes, give me 10 minutes here. You can then use that film to shoot your film as well too, right? Yeah. So very ingenious way of getting not only just the financing, but also the materials and stuff for production.
Yeah, I love the zombie, the like pimp zombie. What was it called? It's like the street pimp attack of
because I can't remember. Attack of the Killer Pimps, I think it was called.
Yeah, but it's like street pimps or something. It's like, what is the like what? And it's like, I found that totally believable. There's a guy next to me. Yeah, Domino AI. That's from Turtles. 122. I thought I delivered everywhere. Where's 122 and an eighth? You're standing on it, dude. Just slip it down here. Hey, the tab's 13. This is a tenner. It's like, you're 3 minutes late, dude. Oh, come on. I couldn't find the place. It's like, wise man say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. He's like, I got to get a new route. I thought I delivered everywhere. I may have seen Ninja Turtles a couple of times, maybe a couple of times a day. All right. The Mighty Avengers Family Feud. Or how's that? Let's play the feud. So, Steve, do you want to do the credits?
Yep, I got it all teed up. Avengers number 246. It's volume 1. We have release date May 8th, 1984. Cover date August 1984. Sorry. Art by Al Milgrom and Joe Sinnott on the cover. It's called Gatherings. That's the title. It's written by Roger Stern, penciled by Al Milgrom, inked by Joe Sinnott. Colorist is Christine Scheel, letterer Jim Novak, editor Mark Grunwald. I can't lie. Every time I say the letterer, I want to say Kim Novak.
Oh, yes.
Just first thing that comes to my mind is her.
Yes. Yeah. It's very close. Yeah. Jim Kim. All right. The White House. The Rose Garden. Oh. So is that supposed to be Ronald Reagan, I guess? Or
yeah.
And then Nancy.
Yes.
All right. I got one. No. All right. So they go to the White House. They're hanging out here now. Vision. So this is the continuation of the Vision is acting weird, is acting odd or whatever. So he's meeting with the president, and this is like Godfather. He tells her to wait outside. Gotta talk some business here, lady. Why don't you take your Scarlet Witch powers and go stand outside for a little bit? So they're at the Casa Bianca White House, as they said it in the Captain America Albert Pion movie. Do they? Yeah, okay. So she stays outside. I never promised you a rose garden. Yeah, I know that song. Mm-hmm. This is Captain Marvel's dad, Monica Rambeau's dad. And the mom's there too, and he's cooking, what is it, gumbo or something?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a question. Did they retcon Sam Wilson's family being from New Orleans as well too? Or was he always from there?
It's probably a retcon.
Yeah, I don't remember. So she's trying to tell her parents that she's a superhero. So she calls up her mom and say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come over for dinner." She's got her costume and everything. And then we cut to Wasp. And then in the meantime, they're setting up the new the new headquarters or whatever. So now, actually, next Monday is West Coast Avengers miniseries. So keep that in mind. Next Monday is going to be West Coast, the miniseries, the 4-part miniseries. So that's actually next Monday. So then the Monday after that, I think it's back to Avengers. And then the Monday after that is West Coast again. So now we're going to start. I have to figure out how we're going to do that. We might just do a few here and there. So hold on. Fanti is saying, Sam was from Harlem. His nephew was Hulk's old friend, Jim Wilson. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Jim took over for Rick Jones. Okay. This is around like Hulk 220, around there.
Okay. So there's Eros. He's like, why don't we just go to a party or something, right? Like, so Hawkeye's getting the new headquarters together. Wasp is just bored. She's like, I guess, depressed a bit and whatnot. Just like all of the business that's been going on with her.
She feels like a fifth wheel, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has something else to do.
Let's go to a party. All right. So meantime, we got this annoying kid. This is that kid who like made the plane not take off or whatever. Great.
I wonder why they didn't just take a Quinjet, really.
Right.
Well, so he says they say because they're even like, wow, well, how come they're not on Quinjets or something cool like that? And basically, Vision is saying we gotta like we want to be around the people to show that we're just regular folks or whatever.
That's crazy talk. Everyone on that plane is a target.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah. Oh, Vision can. He'll just go intangible and he'll be fine. Everyone else, too bad. So Wanda's like, yeah, we should have used like, a Quinjet or something. And Vision's like, what? That's gonna cause the global warming or whatever it is. It's gonna cause all this business. It's gonna make so we have to be on a normal airplane. So all these guys are like, holy shit, it's Vision and Scarlet Witch. This guy's like, I think that's Scarlet Witch and Vision. It's like, of course it is, you dumbass. So he's having a coffee. And they're like, oh man, he drinks the same kind of coffee I drink.
When Wanda's in there saying he never drinks coffee,
Yes.
reminds me of that scene in Airplane.
Yeah.
So and so never has a second cup of coffee at home. Maybe he doesn't like my coffee.
Right?
Yeah.
An asshole.
And that's also where they run out of coffee. Give it to us straight. we're out of coffee. Oh shit. And also like the O'Briens in DS9 where she's like, oh, he never drinks his coffee, whatever, in the afternoon. And then that's why, and then you think that they blew up in that thing, but then afterwards they get him back and he's like having a conversation, like, wait a minute, Miles, do you drink? I was like, of course I do. It's like, oh. All right, so mom's back. Captain Marvel's mom is back. We're going to get to the party in a second here. So it's like, oh, your daughter's going to come for a visit. So she calls and she's like, okay, I'll come for a visit. And then she just appears immediately because she has the light power, super light speed powers or whatever. And the parents are like, how did you get here so fast? Because, you called from wherever. It's like a 20-minute drive or something or whatever. So she's like, I know, well, Mom and Dad, I've got something to tell you. It's like, we'll come back to that. Wanda. Vision never drinks Jarvis's coffee at the mansion. Yeah. Jarvis is like, oh, maybe I make shit coffee. It's like, yeah, you kind of do. To be honest, this coffee is trash. So they're going to a party at Cersei's. And there's She-Hulk. She-Hulk's already at the party. I love this guy talking about the hair. He's like, oh, I love your hair. Nice hair. What what there is of it.
With the receding hairline himself, which I think is awesome.
Which is great, yeah. It's like, oh, there's She-Hulk. Hey, Eros and Wasp, you guys came to the party. It's like, you weren't invited, though, but, thanks for showing up. And Wanda's like, how could I wasn't invited? It's like, nope, you weren't invited at all.
And as a kid, when I saw this scene, it didn't dawn on me that if this was a real scene, like half these people would be doing coke.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Studio 54, kind of.
Right. Yeah. So this is the swingers party, maybe, or whatever. Here comes Cersei. So Cersei's from Eternals. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a little bit of story revolving around Star Fox and his parental status. So I guess is Thanos. I guess Thanos is also part.
It's his brother.
Yeah, so he's part Eternal. Right? Hey, Jason, how's it going? Yep, this is Milgram, and Stern has Cersei. Her weeks-long parties. Yeah. Well, so does she turn anyone into the pigs or whatever she does, or what? That's her thing, right? It's like, I'm enchanted. This is the typical, oh, I'm enchanted and kissing the big hand or whatever. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, who's this weirdo? This is Domo. And not the little brown box guy from Japan. It's like the Cersei parade never stops. Yeah. Yes, she probably will. And that's the way the swingers work. And then everyone picks keys, and then whoever you get is who you get.
It's the ice party.
Salma Hayek should have been Cersei in the. Oh, that Eternals movie is horrendous dog shit. That's like the first one where I seriously contemplated like almost. I was like, you know what? I can't even bother anymore. But no, I stuck it out. But yeah, that was a brutal movie. I didn't really like I didn't really like anybody except for maybe Angelina Jolie, and just because it was Angelina, and then that's it. Like, I couldn't stand anyone else. The actress who was Cersei was in Humans, a show called Humans, where they're like robots or something.
Yeah.
I thought she was pretty good in that, but like I couldn't stand her stupid face in this movie. That's, again, a lot of the times you see these actors in other movies and they're much better. So you just know that it's the production. Because like, even, Black Knight was in it and he was whatever. And like, what's the Icarus? Oh, he was terrible. I don't know, they're all terrible. It's like a cousin. Okay, so yeah, he's a cousin. All right, so that was Domo. Now, I didn't actually read, even though it's Jack Kirby, I read only some of Eternals. I never ended up finishing it because I wanted to try to read all of Jack's stuff before seeing the movie. It never came to pass. And then I tried to get the Eternals individual issues, but that's when my chat turned against me and went on eBay and ordered all the Eternals comics, and I couldn't get them.
The infamous night.
That was the infamous robbing of the Eternals books or whatever. And just to spite them, I've never tried to order more. So now everyone feels bad about themselves. So that's good. Makes me feel good. All right, so she gets rid of Domo. I mean, that would be scary. You look in, you see this. This is like Vincent D'Onofrio or something looking back at you. Holy shit, I turned into Vincent D'Onofrio. So she makes him go away. And so she's like, I'm a superhero. Mom, Dad, I have a confession to make. Oh my God. No, it's not that. I'm a superhero. It's like, oh, okay. Here's my costume. Oh my God. It's terrible. So she turns into Captain Marvel in front of them. And the dad's like, oh my God, my little girl's an Avenger. She's like, yep. You met Captain America? That's right. I've trained with them. What? So I always like when people like Captain America. Like they're always impressed by him.
Mm-hmm.
Our corneas. Yeah, that's it. They're blind. Sorry, Mom and Dad. I haven't got used to my powers yet. I didn't realize I blinded you for life. Sorry about that, parents. I didn't mean to. Oh yeah, hit the like, everybody. I never mentioned that. Hit like. Let me put that on the screen to remind everybody. Because we're streaming this on all of our platforms, so wherever you're watching, hit the like. I'll put links up later for everyone's channels, so you guys. The links for the channels for everybody on the panels in the description of the video, but I'll put them in my chat. So if you're watching this on JMan77 channel, then you'll see the links. I'll start putting them in a second. You guys can check out everyone's stuff. We usually stream together collectively, or different parts. Like sometimes Steve's on, sometimes he's not. Blah blah blah. So let me give you all everybody's links here, and let me star these so I can get them back. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's continue. Oh, hey Raj. Raj came in. Raj, you're watching on someone else's channel. I don't know whose. Hello. But I almost missed your thing because you're not green.
Thanks,
Raj. The S stands for hope. Yeah, that's right. The S in like stands for hope. Yeah. Did we catch everybody up? Yeah, I got everybody. All right. So he goes outside and he's like, holy crap. There's a bunch of Kirby guys. All of these guys look like sorry, who's drawing this? Milgram? No.
Milgram, but Sinnott. No. Yeah, Sinnott's inking it.
Okay.
Sinnott's Kirby's inker. So
it's doing. Yeah. They, like Cersei and all of these Delphans or whatever they're called. They all look like Kirby guys. They all look like the Kirby guys, which is great. And like once you see, if Kirby created a character, like I don't know if Kirby always works for characters he didn't create. Even though he's the king and he works for everything.
Right.
But if he created a guy,
it's his.
Then that's the only way that guy can look. Mm-hmm. When he draws other creations, like when he did Superman and stuff, I know they went in, they changed the faces. I remember that. And I'm not saying I agree with that tactic of changing the faces. That's shitty. But I kind of get the thought process of it, like because it's like Superman is not a Kirby character, so it's just weird, right? But like I love the Jimmy Olsen ones that he did; those are great. Yeah, Jack Kirby is the GOAT. No one's questioning that. 100%. He's the number one best. If there's a Mount Rushmore, he's all four heads, and then you need the second one. Hey Phil, how's it going, dude? The Eternals join the Unimind yet? I'll just get some more. They merge physically. I don't know. Why not? They can all join. They can all join together. Yeah, the Unimind. That's coming. That's that might not be this one. I think it's the next. It's either the next one or the one after.
Yeah.
But you'll see the Unimind tonight, though. Yeah. And these guys look like the Guardian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Kirby's birthday is the same as me and Klobby. Me and Kirby had the same. We're all in August. My birthday was last week. Sorry, Classic. What were you going to say?
Yeah, they do kind of look like the Guardian. I was just saying that.
Yeah, a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is the mountain. That's a great way to put it. He is the mountain. Yeah, that's a good way to put that, Phil. And you got to put Stan up there. Like you can't, you got to have, like there's got to be guys that are just got to be up there. I don't think four people is enough because it's like you almost have to do it in like eras or whatever.
It's hard because like how do you separate the artists and the writers, right?
Yeah, maybe they could share. You could do make them two faces, and you can have.
Or
you could have 8 guys. Each one's a two-face guy or whatever.
Yeah, Living Tribunal style. We just rotate the head.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought the Living Tribunal was awesome.
Just a great design.
Yeah, he just looks awesome, man. Unwanted Things. Yeah, that's okay with the other Eternals. Yeah, the other Eternals are like, woohoo! We gotta get some shit going down here. Yeah. No, Eternals? No, or do you mean Externals? I haven't finished watching season 2 of X-Men 97. The Eternals aren't in it, are they? Or do you mean Externals, Jock? Double check that because there's also Externals. And then there's Internals and there's Interns. And like, I mean, it's like, I don't know. There's Fraternals, the Fraternals. No, but there is Externals and at least those two are real. The Externals is a thing, and I'm pretty sure the Externals, like Sunspot, I think, is an external. If I'm not, I haven't read my Rob X Forces in a while. That's all Rob Liefeld crap or good stuff that I like. Who's on the Himalayas? Yeah. All right. So here they come, not to save the day, but to crash the party. The Dell fans attack. They're beating the crap out of everybody. This guy's like, I just want to use the bathroom. What's going on? Yeah, the internal. No, I'm talking. Yeah, the internals. So they smashed Star Fox, and they're like, "Yeah, we got him." Now they all have weird like tools or something as their weapons. It's very Kirby weaponry. Like it's like, what is this? Like it's just like a club or something like that.
It's almost like Kirby had his own version of steampunk or something.
Yeah. Raj, thank you for the $2 for Steve's and Classic Comics Awesome channels. Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
They're not getting any of that money though. But thanks.
Good, all yours, J-Man.
It's the thought. Yeah, no. It's all YouTube's.
Yeah.
but it's the thought that counts. So let's give you some. Well, let's give you a thank you. How about a normal thank you? I haven't used that in a while. And I know Raj likes his Scarlet. And what else? We haven't used whatever. What else haven't we used? How about we haven't used Jennifer in a while. Thank you, Raj. Kirby, Andy Kubert. Who else? Not in any order. The Externalator. Yeah. There is a film called The Exterminator. There's 2 of those, and I've got the poster for part 2, and the soundtrack, and Blu-ray. I love Exterminator 2. That's Mario Van Peebles as the villain. And actually, Steve James is in Exterminator 1. He's the guy that gets injured. He's the friend that gets injured. He's like the friend that gets injured or killed in all of these, movies that he's in. This guy bumped into She-Hulk, and he tried to smash her in the face. Why is She-Hulk dressed like Norman Bates?
Yeah, she's wearing. I mean, that's just like someone would think your grandmother would wear.
That's like Little House on the Prairie. It's crazy.
It's it's a middle-aged guy trying to imagine what a young woman would wear.
And not.
It's literally Norman Bates' mom. It's Norma Bates or whatever her name was. Was her name Norma? Yeah, Norma, right? No.
I don't remember.
Did anyone ever watch that Bates Motel show? I thought that was pretty good. With that kid now he's a doctor or whatever. I don't remember the guy's name. And one of the girls on House of the Dragon or whatever. Bates Motel, yeah, it's just called Bates Motel. And it's got Vera Farmiga in it.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
I do like her.
I like her, and I like the sister too. Taking a dump. I'm taking a dump? No, unfortunately, today was my off day. Sometimes it's every other day, so he kills flammers. Gamma rays. Mother, no! That's the modesty look, yeah. The Sears catalog. I mean, this party is pretty cool. It's a lot of fighting.
I will say, though, in the 80s, like, that was a Sears catalog for sure. Without a doubt.
Yeah. All right, well, it gets torn off, and then her FF costume's underneath. So she hasn't joined yet in FF. Today or this Friday, they're going to return from the negative zone with their reversed out costumes. That'll be this Friday. You like Bates Motel? Yeah. Oh, Psycho! Have you guys seen Psycho 3? That's a legit good movie. And so is Part 2. They're all good. Psycho 3 was the one that he directed. I think it was 3. Well, Part 2 is the shovel to the head at the end, and I mean Part 3 is the not shovel to the head. Part 3 is the ice box, the body in the ice box. So there you go. It had a very good neon look to it, and Anthony Perkins directed it, and he did a good job. And he's like fire in that. All right, so they're battling it out. Cersei's using her eye beams or whatever she does. I don't really know their powers exactly. Like, it's just kind of whatever. Like, what are the Eternals' powers? Just
I don't know.
Like whatever they need to, I guess. She shoots energy. The movie didn't even explain that. Like, one of them can run fast. It's basically like Icarus flies. He flies into the sun or whatever. Like, it's whatever their thing was. But Cersei had magic, right? Like, that's her thing, isn't it?
Well, it's not magic. It's it's like cosmic energy. It's kind of like the power cosmic, but not quite on that scale. And they can, they can project energy beams or manipulate matter and some other things.
She shot him in the butt. Butt shot. The unmotivated butt in the moonbeam. So she hit him in the ass. She stung him in the ass. That is what wasps do, don't they? They're just so annoying. Stinging you in the butt. So he grabs Cersei. You're coming with me, doll. Oh, clothesline from hell. And like, closed fist punch. That's an illegal move, She-Hulk. Clothesline's okay. Wasp, again, terrible costume. Knife death on I haven't watched Psycho 3 in a while. It could be that one, yes. Although he meets a nice girl in Part 2. Yeah, the powers vary. Yeah, some of them can like run fast, and the one guy manipulates technology or whatever. Transmutation energy management. Yeah, they weren't in the TSR game, so that's why I don't know. No, they're only aliens in what's that guy's name? Neil Gaiman, I think, did some sort of revamping of them and changed it to aliens, right? Because they're supposed to be based on. They're supposed to be like the gods, basically.
Isn't that the one where John Romita Jr. drew it? That revamp kind of like
yeah, that could be. Yes, it could be. Actually, the movie was based more on that. But it wasn't even really based on that. It was just based on nothing. I don't know what the hell it was based on. It's just like they try to make up their own thing. It's like, pick a side. Like if you don't want to go with Kirby's thing, then fine. Go with the aliens, that are the celestial aliens, and then they have to protect the Earth or destroy it or whatever the shit it is. But like they didn't even really follow that because even that's messed up.
Yeah.
Look at Vision. This looks weird. Having the big press conference. All right, so I just talked to the president. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, Cersei, they captured her, right? Or they're going to. Sorry, not yet. So now they're saying they want to make the Avengers leader a cabinet position or something, or what? I don't understand. What is like, or does that mean you vote for them? Like, what does that mean?
Basically, you're one of his close advisors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, this was not discussed with the Avengers. Wanda's like, what the hell's happening here? He doesn't even tell her. It's like she hears it from like the big question that like the reporters are like, oh, you're going to make it a cabinet post. Well, yes, that's what we're going to do. It's like, what? I didn't know that. So he basically just kind of.
You know what this is? Vision is Tom Holland. And Scarlet Witch is Zendaya. It's like, you don't say anything right now. We got to go.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Don't say a damn thing. Yeah, it could be. She's a cherry 2000. She's a cherry 2000. That's a great.
Haven't heard movie. That in a minute, man.
I have the soundtrack to that. It's Basil Poldoris who did the Conan soundtrack. It's a very good soundtrack. Got it on Blu-ray, of course. And I did a watch party for Cherry 2000 where I had gifts and prizes, and I printed out posters. Nice. So everyone got a prize. And at my parties, even if you suck, you still get a prize. You just get like a lame. The winner of the quiz. I do quizzes and games, and the winner who has the most points picks the prize they want, but everyone gets one because I'm that idiot that just gives everyone a prize. Are we seeing Avengers Endgame Encore next month? Hard pass. Steve?
I don't plan to.
It's classic.
I'm going to be too busy. I'm not going to have time.
All right. So, in other words, we're all urinating on that. So there you go. No. So no, we're not going to go watch. I've seen Endgame like 4 or 5 times. What do I need to see it again? Well, there's going to be 1 minute of footage. Who cares?
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes of footage. It's like, just wait and you'll see it on YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube, if that.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be on YouTube. I'm putting it on. If I was going to go, I'd be live streaming it to YouTube while watching.
Some people probably will.
Yeah. They will. They guaranteed will.
There'll be a cam version out. Like, no problem.
The reporter was at the WNBA. That's the women's basketball, which I was able to guess last week. All right, so they got these super handcuffs, and they're capturing Cersei. We already talked about this. Okay, so now they're all taken off into their ship, and then Star Fox is going in there. And he's trying to get in there he's fighting all the guys, and Wasp's in there, and She-Hulk's like, "Wait a minute, wait for me." And then they puff. What's going on? What was that? No. Infinity cuffs, yeah.
Man, the Wasp looks like she's from like Earth, Wind, and Fire or something. It's just
she looks terrible. That she's wearing she's wearing Ace Frehley's spaceman shoulder pad things, but then also this
Absolutely.
look for the spaceman, and then they also use this for the ninja in Mortal Kombat. But it's literally it looks like Spaceman or whatever. Who had the best solo album when they had their solo albums, I might add. But anyway,
He's great, man.
yeah, his solo album's awesome. I really like it. I think it's one of the ones I go to.
He had a great track on Miami Vice. It was in the first season, Into the Night, I think it's called.
Okay.
Fantastic track.
A Diana Ross backup singer, yeah.
Yeah. You go look at some or maybe it's Cool in the Gang I'm thinking of. But those late 70s like concerts, man, they used to wear some stuff, man. There's a lot of way out suits.
I've been watching all the Linda Carter TV specials. Yeah, I've got them all on a playlist, so I was going through those. Can't go wrong. It's like on a 65-inch 4K TV or 64, whatever the hell it is, 65.
Speaking of eternal, she's an eternal beauty, man. Like she just stays the time.
Oh, the Unimind. Oh my God, there it is. Mm-hmm. Into the Unimind. Look at that guy. That guy looks cool. A lot of these Eternals look really cool.
So that one in the red there, that's Makari.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he looks great.
He was, they gender flipped him in the movie.
Yeah, Salma Hayek, right?
No, it was the speedster.
Yeah, he's got super speed.
Oh, he's the speedster. Oh yeah. Is that that chick sucked. How is Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie like trash in a movie like that? That's crazy. Only Marvel can make you not like Salma Hayek in a movie. Like, thank you, Marvel. We didn't think it could happen, but you made it so. Make it so. Make her trash. Make it so. It's like, oh, okay, mission accomplished, man. Like, crappy ass Bobby Joe and the Outlaw Friends. If that's a reference, I don't know it, but sure. Can't stop this.
Yeah, because
no, it's Can't Touch This. Wasn't that MC Hammer, or is that something else?
MC Hammer was Can't Touch This.
Yeah. MC Hammer, I know, Can't Touch This.
But yeah, Phil's right. The Eternals were basically like the pantheon of gods, so Zeus all the way down.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, Zaros. Like the names are there. Like they tell you the names. Yeah,
they're derivative.
Yeah, Makari's Mercury, right? Serpent.
It does
Serpent Crown. Yeah,
it does kind of look like that.
Yeah. Hey, Havoc, how's it going, dude? Bobby Joe and the Outlaws stars Linda Carter. Oh, okay. Oh, is that a movie of hers?
Mm-hmm.
I just watched Hotline, where she's taking calls from like people who want to, take care of themselves or whatever, or finish themselves off. And then there's like a killer or something like that.
Didn't Halle Berry do a movie similar to that?
Halle Berry, I don't know.
Why does that concept sound familiar? Not like, Hollywood's never done something that they've done before.
Let me look up Bobby Joe and the Outlaws. Bobby Joe and the Outlaws.
I remember Linda Carter from her first.
Oh, that looks like a great movie, Manliness. Wow. You've done a very good service. That is such a good service that you've just done that I have to give you something for that. Well, I know I don't. I'm giving you the annoyed Linda Carter, but it's not because I'm annoyed. It's just because that's the only one I have.
That's respect due on that one.
That's the respect one, and I'm going right to the Elvira for this. That was great because I just saw the poster and stuff, and it looks awesome. So we're gonna have to get that one today. Let me just write that down on my trusty pad here. So Bobby Joe. Oh my God, that was great. Good.
Yeah, I remember her from Starsky and Hutch when she appeared in like.
Oh my God, and that was voted by everybody as the best episode of television. Like it's clear, it's a clear winner. Starsky and Hutch, and I'm sitting there like I've got that on DVD. I'm like I could watch this episode many times.
Fun to
All right.
replay, as Rihanna would say.
Celestials are the coolest thing about it. Yeah, Celestials are very cool. I have to say they are very cool. Spike Lee. Remember, the only thing I remember about Spike Lee is where, what's the Jock Shock radio host, Howard Stern. Howard Stern said, "Why would you give money to Spike Lee?" I forgot what movie he was reviewing, and he didn't like it. And his review was like, "Wait, why would you give him money?" I know Howard Stern's a bit of a nutcase now, but when he wasn't a nutcase, it was pretty good. Yes, Steve, it was the X-Men I ever wanted to do after that. I forgot the name. Forgot the name of it. The girl was taken or something.
Oh, this is the Halle Berry. This is the Halle Berry.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. We can figure out afterwards.
It's not with no. I'm thinking of Kim Basinger and Chris Evans in another kind of movie.
Oh, that's Cellular, right?
Something like that.
And she's kidnapped, and then she makes one call, and then he's got to, and then she can't.
Like he picks it up or something.
Yeah, he picks it up. Yeah. All right, let's do 247. Do the credits.
All right. Avengers Volume 1, Issue 247. Art by Al Milgrom and Joe Sinnott once again. Release date June 5th, 1984. Cover date September 1984. The Ties That Bind. Writer Roger Stern. Penciler Al Milgrom. Inker Joe Sinnott. Colorist Christy Shield. Letterer Jim Novak. And editor Mark Grunwald.
And yes, Cellular. Yes, I got it first, Al. Huh. I had it. I said it before you put it up. Oh my God, Bobby Joe and the Outlaws on Blu-ray. I might have to get it. I might have to just buy it. Okay. Wrong Turn. I own Wrong Turn. U-Turn. I saw that in the theater. Jeepers Creepers. I own that. And Breakdown. I own. So I've seen and own. Well, I own Jeepers Creepers. I own Breakdown. I own Wrong Turn, and I've seen U-Turn. I've seen all of those in the theater. No, I didn't see Wrong Turn in the theater, but it ain't any of those. I like Jeepers Creepers. That's a great movie. This is right now in Canada. It's $7.52. So
Breakdown is a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Breakdown, yeah, with Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wanted to kill those truck driver guys like so bad when they started lying. Oh, we didn't pick your thing up. I was like, you pieces of shit. In the theater. I saw that in the theater. And we actually got a theatrical poster for it too. I saw it there's a few movies where I got on the early screenings, like Mystery Men. Mystery Men gave us like a shirt and stuff. That was pretty cool. And Breakdown, I saw at a special screening. They gave us posters. So I still have the poster. Blair Witch 2 gave us posters as well. I like Blair Witch 2. I don't like Blair Witch 1, but I like Blair Witch 2. Okay, so She-Hulk's there. So what's going on here? All right. The Call. Vision and Wanda. Look like She-Hulk's fancy fingernails. Oh, yes. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And is this her first
Call. Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
Yeah, I think that's it. Is this her first Avengers appearance in the new FF getup?
Yeah.
Well, I guess she had the FF getup last, like last issue. So tonight is the first, I think. All right. So again, Vision, Wanda and Vision. Acting weird, right? So what is classic? This is going to pay off eventually, right? This Vision.
Yeah, this whole thing with Vision, sort of. Because see, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but yes, there will be a payoff for this. Mm-hmm. It's building to something.
Yeah.
Right. So, Captain Marvel actually wants to start up a business. So she wants to start up her own business. I mean, okay. And she's going to start up with her dad, I suppose. Um, and then they're like, okay, so they're having their big food or whatever.
This sounds like they took this storyline and made it Falcons in the MCU. Because I think his sister, either he or his sister, ran some sort of a business.
You're right.
Where they were trawling shrimp or something.
Oh my God, you're right.
In Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, that show is called Shit and Shitter. But yeah, in Shit and Shitter, the sister of the shitty guy had like a fish truck or something.
He went to the bank for a loan and couldn't get it or something.
Right. That's so obnoxiously fake and stupid.
So ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Clearly,
he's a veteran. He could go to the VA and get a loan.
Absolutely. Forrest Gump. Al's killing me.
Is that Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Where's Forrest Gump? The back of his was her boob. Where was that? Oh my God! You're right, Al. Right there.
Does look like it.
That is very funny. Breathing in New Record Eternal. Ties comes back around here. Whatever. If I care about Jack Kirby, and then if it's not Jack Kirby, it's fake. So that answers that question. Yeah. So I'm gonna okay. So this is all gonna come down to West Coast because I own all of West Coast, and I've read quite a lot of it. I really liked West Coast Avengers. I don't know why. I think just because I got onto it. And I got onto it early, so then I thought I was all cool. I was like, oh yeah, man, West Coast is way better than Avengers. Only because I got onto it.
Yeah. Did Byrne kick that off or not, or did he join it later?
He came in later.
Yeah.
I just read the first couple issues of the ones we're going to do next Monday. But I've read them before. It's the Graviton and all of that.
Yeah.
I always thought Graviton was awesome. Like, he was pretty good in that TV show. He was in one of the TV shows, and they could have used him.
Agents of Shield.
Yeah,
Agents of Shield.
He fought Quake, if I'm not mistaken. It was the dude that was in Heroes, right?
Yes. No. Well, I don't know if he was in Heroes, but we know him from other stuff. He's like a Canadian actor or whatever. I've seen him, or at least he's in many Canadian shows. I don't know if he's actually Canadian.
I forget his name, but yeah, he was in Heroes. He was in Near Dark. That was like one of his first roles.
Oh shit! All right. So then, she wants to start a business. Listen, honey, you can't start a business because that's going to be for that shitty mountain TV show. They're going to use our story for that. It's like, oh, okay, Dad, I guess I won't do it. There, you're Adrian Pazdar.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I liked that guy as Graviton. He was pretty good, but he was the fake Graviton. That wasn't, or it wasn't the origin. I can't remember. It was something off. But he actually had the suit. Actually had the little bubbles or whatever, like on his chest. That was neat.
There were times when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tried and succeeded, and then,
I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We're not successful. But you know what? It's when you think of like the Inhumans and then the Eternals, Marvel has messed up that franchise, that area of the franchise.
Yeah, because then they tried to do Inhumans after that, and it was absolutely horrendous. And you had Surrender Swan.
It's so frustrating that they take a great Avengers villain like Graviton and just he gets beaten in a random episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's like this Jimmy Olsen show that and Grodd's going to be the villain in it. Like, what's he doing?
Give me a break.
The People versus Gorilla Grodd or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's gonna let James Gunn cook. More like he has ruined so many prime steaks. Like, it's like prime cuts of meat. He just keeps ruining them. Here, take a filet mignon. Oh, no problem. Overcooked. Oh, thanks, James. You're the best. It's like he's ruined so much. Here's a nice, good piece of salmon. Yeah, destroy that. It's like if Chef Ramsay would have voted him off if he was on one of the Chef Ramsay shows, which I watch all of, by the way. We're like a big pro Chef Ramsay household here. We love everything he does. All right. So, anyways, okay. So they call Captain Marvel. She sees the A signal in the air. All right. So now we're gonna get the Olympia, and who are you guys? Well, we're the Eternals. Oh, that sounds like a pretty cool name. So I guess you guys lived for a while, a couple of years. So it's like, well, tell us your backstory. Well, you should probably just read those issues, guys. That's not the. I know you're new. I know you're new here. Let me explain the way this works. When you appear in some other comic, you got to give us a couple of pages of your backstory. Otherwise, the new readers are going to be like, WTF is happening?
Exactly.
It's like, oh, okay, we get it. I love these. I like this guy coming in with the big scissor kicks. Like, what? We're trying to do our origin. Can you give us a minute?
He's actually taking off because Cersei's kicking ass right now. He's scared.
Cersei's, so Cersei was the humans girl, right? In that movie, right? Salma Hayek was she was like that. Oh yeah, she was a guy too, right? Like her character was a guy.
You know what? Let me call up the cast.
I got them all, Phil. I have every Eternals comic on digital. So if it's Jack Kirby, there's a good chance I have it. And I would have had the original issues except for you or whoever. Somebody stole them from me on my eBay. You're a prime suspect because you immediately started talking. I was like, and the first person who starts talking is the prime suspect. I'm telling you. Skylar, Jimmy Olsen's playing.
So,
is that Jimmy Olsen's actor's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's who that is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I half these words I don't understand. Skylar, that's a fake name. Sounds like a transformer or something. Bait.
Skylar was the villain. No, Skylar.
Yes, that's the villain in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's what's his name's wife. Yeah.
Yeah, the villain.
Yeah.
She's the villain of that show. She should have won an award for the most annoying piece of crap of all time.
And a gun. She took so much heat for that role. Oh my goodness.
Well, she's just an actor. It's like but I liked that. I liked the little blonde kid. What's the blonde kid from Game of Thrones? Joffrey. Yeah, he was good.
Joffrey. That guy, man.
He was a piece of shit, but he was a good piece of shit. But she's just irritating. The Inhuman series, the guy who plays Black Bolt was great, but the rest of the cast. Yeah, they shaved Serinda Swan's hair. That's a mistake. Like, she was great in Reacher season 2.
Gemma Chan, that's who Cersei is.
Gemma Chan, yes. Yeah, I liked her in Humans, the TV show or whatever.
Yeah, that's a really interesting series that was.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was like a British one, right? It was pretty good.
It might have been a British production.
Yeah.
Or co-production.
All right, so, again, she's going crazy here. She turned them all. There you go. She does turn them into animals or whatever, right? So she turned them into these armadillos or whatever. Yeah. Isn't Armadillo a villain? He's a villain, isn't he?
Yeah.
In Marvel, yes.
Yeah.
They're running out of animals at one point in Marvel.
But armadillos are weird. They're really neat because they're just weird. Like, what is that thing? It's like a weird dinosaur.
They're like the platypus, where it's like they're caught out of evolutionary time or something.
I didn't know. I don't know what you're saying. What have I done to wrong you, Al? What have I done? Okay, so then Human Torch female shows up. It's like, no, it's not the Human Torch. It's Cersei.
Interesting inking this decision. Or rendering.
So now, this costume's much better because she had pants in the last one.
Mm-hmm. This is her more traditional one.
I was going to say this is her normal costume, right?
But if you look at it, she has it in the previous panel. She just changes into the normal one.
I think Medusa can control the curtains and the drapes. She can control all of it.
Wow. Wow. I was 8 years old when that came to my mind. I've never thought of that before.
Oh yeah. There is a
for good reason.
Manga. Actually, it's called the book is called the Koga Ninja Scrolls. It was a novel which got turned into a manga. The manga is called Basilisk. Then the Basilisk manga became an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Then the anime became a live action movie called Shinobi Heart Under Blade. And I love it. And I own all of the things I just mentioned. And I saw them in reverse order. So I saw Heart Under Blade. I was like, this is a really cool movie. I was like, oh, it's based on an anime. Let me buy that. So I bought the anime, watched it. And then I was like, wait a minute, this anime, oh, it has to be a manga. So I bought the manga, read the manga. And then I realized that it was actually a novel. And I read it all in reverse order. Like I've seen them all in reverse order. And they got better for me. Because by the time I got to the book was awesome. So the movie wasn't as good once I completed all of the other stuff, but the movie's still good. But anyways, in that movie, there's a guy, one of the ninja techniques is to control hair. And he literally has long nose hair and a long beard. And like he literally uses all of his hair because the theory is that he wants as much hair as possible. So he has as many weapons that he can use. The story there is that there's 2 clan of ninja and each clan has ninja with superpowers and they have to pick their 10 best and they're going to fight it out to see who's the supreme. And the main girl of the one clan and the main guy of the other clan love each other. So it's a Romeo and Juliet, but in Japan with ninja fighting each other and they've got to kill each other off. So it's like each guy has a superpower. It's basically a Secret Wars, but with actual killing. Like one guy has no arms and legs and he moves with these mechanical things on his chest that he goes like a snake, but his tongue is really long. So his power is his tongue and he wields a sword with it and stuff. Like
the designs for those characters must be out of this world.
It's awesome. Anyways, yeah, very cool. Okay. I like Cersei in this one. So here's the origin. So it's the Celestial and the Deviants. So there's a Celestial right there. Celestials are very cool design. And probably, if I am being honest, I thought the Celestial looked pretty good in Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could tell it was a Celestial. So I was like, okay, there's some neat parts where like where it's talking and stuff. That's kind of neat.
Are they ever going to address the one sticking out of the Indian Ocean?
No, that's just been forgotten because everyone forgot that movie. I mean, that one is, yeah, if that thing moves or because they're born within the world, right? So if that thing breaks out, like, I mean, we're destroyed. Like, it's so stupid.
That is one of the dumbest things they did.
Yeah. You went back to earlier with CT was on, I hear. Oh, yeah. Clobber Times channel. Go to the link on any of my videos. Go to any video there is, almost any video I ever have. Obviously, I didn't know Clobby 12 years ago because I've been on YouTube for 12 years. But go back 2, 3, years, whatever. But go to this podcast, go to this video's description and go to Clobber Times channel. They're all there. The channel should still be there. I think what he meant was like he can loan them to me, like the way that we loan each other comics. Unless you make a joke saying that he bought the Eternals books and he wants to loan me the physical books. I can't tell. I'm not good at getting things. The best course of action with me is just to tell me the thing and explain the joke, because there's a good chance I won't get it. Like I would get out of stuff because my mom would be like, can you take out the garbage? I'm like, oh, I'm playing the game. She's like, fine, don't take it out. I'm like, okay. And then that was supposed to be a guilt trip, but I didn't get it. She's like, so I was like, oh, you took out the garbage. She's like, well, I asked you to. I said, yeah, I said, I'm playing a game. I'll do it later. And then she's like, well, I said, fine. I was like, okay, then I thought you did it. It doesn't work on me because I don't, it's like, okay, fine, just continue playing your game then. Okay. I'll continue. Thanks. Then I would continue. So you've seen the anime? Nice. Yes. That was your first anime? Wow. That's the name. That's a good name. He fights with his pubes. It doesn't show that part. Your OCD. Yeah, you know me. You're down with OCD. Yeah, you know me. Okay. So the Celestials made the Eternals, and then they made the Deviants, or they could have just made the Eternals. No, they experimented on man. So they took a bunch of 8 men, and so then there's regular men, that came about, and then there's like Supermen, who are like the Eternals, and then there's the Crummy Men, who are the Deviants, like Kevin Smith and whatever, like some of the other guys.
J-Man's on fire today, man.
Everyone can trade. I'm from an Eternal, obviously. Right? Kevin Smith's one of the Deviants. So and then they were all pissed off at each other because the Deviants were like, "We're cooler. We look cooler, but you have better outfits." So the Eternals had better outfits, but weren't as cool because the monsters are always cooler. And then the Eternals is Chuck Norris. That's obvious. Chuck Norris came from one of the Eternals. So they fought it out. This guy lost an eye. It's like I don't know why that happened. So then Lex Luthor, the baldy here, is like there was Kronos. So who are the guys' names? It was basically Kronos. There is Zuros, which is Zeus. Alars. Oh, is that how do you say that guy's name? Alars. And there's Uranus. So they fought each other. This is the whole thing. They fought each other, and then the one guy wins. And then they, it's all the Greek mythologies, right? So it's like everyone hates, all the dads hate their sons or brothers and all this crap. So they all beat the crap out of each other and kill each other. But the one guy, so Zuros, who is Zeus, he stays behind, and I think Alars leaves. If I got all my names correct. So Kronos and Uranus fought. That was those two guys. And then Kronos wins, right? Because then Zuras and Alars are his guys. And then they split up, and Alars goes off into space looking for adventure. And then that's this guy, this Superman looking guy. Mm-hmm. That's Alars, Alars. So he takes off to go find adventure. You're like, okay. So he goes off to do cool shit, and then everyone else stays behind. And then he meets this naked chick, and he's like, "Oh, I like the look of you," or whatever. So her name is Susan, whatever. And he goes, "Oh, you're a babe. Why don't you come over?" And then they get it on, and then they have kids, and we'll get back to those kids in a second. In the meantime, Zuros and whatever has a bunch of other lame-o kids who aren't as cool as that Alars guy, because like that guy's wearing a sash, and like he's basically Hercules. He looks like a Hercules guy, right? So what is Hercules? Oh no, it's just Hercules. Yeah, so the names are close. So I don't know who the Alars guy is supposed to be. I guess it's the Hercules guy.
So Alars eventually becomes Mentor, and he is Star Fox and Thanos' father.
Right. Yeah, and this is so he gets this chick. Man, I love Taco Bell.
It's been a minute since I've had it.
Oh, I get a Crunchwrap Supreme, and I get two of those because one of the
Crunchwrap is great.
You can't. Taco Bell's it's not a ripoff. You can't eat just a small, you minimum have to get 2 or 3 combos before anything's even happening. Lars goes tight and becomes Mentor from Captain Marvel. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the guy who goes off in space becomes Mentor. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Lars and Marie. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not going to read all those.
That's alliteration right there, J-Man.
Yes. Alliteration. Yeah. AA Ron. Did you get AA Ron? Okay. It's like, wait a minute. I know who Lars is. Shit, who's a Lars? It's like, oh, he's my dad or whatever. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he made the Isaac computer, which is from...
so then they realize that they're family.
Yeah. Pure. And now they realize at that party, what they were doing in the bedroom at that party may have been a bit weird. No. Look at the Icarus. Do you say Icarus or Icarus?
I say Icarus.
Icarus, yeah. Alliteration, yeah. So Icarus is like, holy shit. what the heck? He's our like cousin or whatever. Yes. So Vision is on his computer. Okay, so wait, we said Star Fox is the son of Lars. I already wrote that. Okay, so the Unimind, they're all going to join up in the Unimind, so we'll get to that in a second here. So more Vision weirdness. He's playing Nibbler or something like that. It's like, okay, they group called the Eternals. Yeah, we know about that. Isn't much. Pursue. Yes. Okay, let's go, Vision. Let's go. I'm on my way. So they're going to go try to find Wasp and Star Fox. There's Wasp. I don't like her short hair like this. Like, she always had shorter hair, but it kind of, could have been better. Here's this. You know what? I have to say that they're doing a good job with Vision's art because it does look weird. Mm-hmm. It's very creepy and off-putting. You're like, why does he look so weird?
Yeah. I prefer Jan with her Dorothy Hamill style hair, not the bangs, but when it was like shoulder length. When she was wearing
like that
red and yellow costume, back when Yellow Jacket was still around. That's my favorite look of hers.
Yeah,
or one of mine.
Man, Minesweeper is great. I set everything to the smallest amount, so you just click on one thing and it covers it all. It's one click and you just win. That was before Minecraft. There was Minesweeper. Domo. See, Domo's like got the worst haircut. Like Kirby sometimes punishes characters. He'll give them like really shitty haircuts and like some weird thing where like you can't, like if this was a Marvel Legends figure, no one would buy it. It'd just be a peg warmer.
John Saxon kind of had that haircut. That's kind of his hairline.
You're right. And John Saxon is awesome.
He's so awesome.
You are correct.
Maskatron, you know.
Jay Peach, how's it going? Yes, Hank and Jennifer. So I am now. I'm especially a fan of Wasp. Not this costume though. This costume's poops. But there's one where there's a few good costumes, but Janet really went up because I didn't know too much about her when we started these. The person on Titan who became LR's wife is the last person living on Titan before they had kids or something like that. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Least favorite look for Jan comes. Oh, interesting. Well, that's like 200 issues away or something, right?
Trying to remember what that look is.
Was it the insect look after she changes?
You know what? I'm gonna have to Google it because I'm thinking of like the John Buscema, Tom Palmer stuff, and I can't before Perez and Kurt Busiek took over, and I cannot remember what she looked like.
All right, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, right on. Guy in blue. Yes, you're right. All right, so remember this? This got mentioned last week very briefly with Bova. Remember Quicksilver's pissed off at Magneto? So it's like, this was very... Did I even make a note on this? Yes. Okay, so they're going to join... The Eternals are going to join to form the Unimind, which I have to tell you, like I've seen a lot of joining things. Like I've seen Power Rangers, when they join and become the Megazord. I've seen Voltron. I've seen Devastator, Bruticus, Predaking, all of the Transformer bots, Computron, Defensor, all those guys. The Unimind wasn't as cool. It's just like a blob. I thought it would be like a really cool looking thing. It's just a blob. So, Kirby, what are you doing to me? But anyways, there's Bova, and she's all injured or whatever. So like, there's a lot of text here. Oh my goodness. So Quicksilver's pissed off at Magneto, and there's that lockjaw. There's Wolverine. I mean, it's It's not Wolverine, but it almost is.
Oh my god. I'm looking at Wasp. Oh my god, what did they do?
We're going to look at that at the what time is it? 8:20. Oh yeah, we'll definitely have time.
What did they?
You're looking at her bug form.
Yeah. Oh, I'm unaware of this. I did not know that this happened. Whew.
Right.
This is something else. Oh, that's something kind of ugly.
So manliness, I ordered that Bobby Joe movie. Thanks, buddy. I got the Blu-ray of that coming. That'll be coming tomorrow. I'm looking forward to watching that. Take a look at the cover. We're going to look at it, Phil. Let me start this comment so I can remember to go back to it. Okay, so whatever happened to those deviants? Did you guys defeat them, or they locked up? Oh no, we crushed them into paste, and we're standing on them. It's like So that cube of whatever is all or most of the deviants, I guess.
Deviants? You're soaking in it.
I love it.
Correct me, guys. Was Druid a deviant? What was Dr. Druid?
No, he's not a deviant.
Soylent Green.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he? I didn't know this, but I think wasn't it? Who was it? Was it you, J-Man, who mentioned that he had had a different name?
Yes, I think J-Man did mention it.
And they had to change it because it was like Doctor Doom or something like that.
Yes. We looked. Yeah, what the hell was that? We looked that up, and it was like, yeah. Let me look it up again. Yes. Okay, it's coming back to me. Doctor Doom. Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah,
Anthony,
he was Doctor Doom.
Yeah, he was Droom. Dr. Droom.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Droom. Sorry, Dr. Droom. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Dr. Droom. There you go. He's only a deviant in his private life. Wait a second. So they've been standing on the deviants right there. Let's go. Let's all join the Unimind. Yay. Mom, can I join the Unimind? No, Timmy, you didn't finish your vegetables. Oh, crap. It's like, no, you can join the next Unimind. But there's only going to be like one. All right, so and they become this. This is not as cool as Voltron or Computron or Defensor or Devastator or Predaking or Bruticus. But they do join the Unimind. And what are they going to do? Like, it's just like the Borg or whatever. Like, we are of one mind. Oh, okay. All right, well, I got to be going now, so I'll talk to you later then. All right, see ya. Like, they're not even assimilating people. We have become the Unimind. Well, that's good. It's like, okay. It's like, what does this do? Does anyone actually know? Like,
well, they're doing it to make a decision.
Right.
This is how they kind of settle matters that they can't agree on.
Right.
Seems a bit extreme, but
Yeah. So like, what happens? Somebody wants craft dinner, and someone's like, "No, I don't. I want takeout." And then it's like, well, and then it's like, okay, Unimind.
Pineapple on pizza. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm getting pizza tomorrow, and there are going to be some pineapples on it. I'll tell you right now. I put Italian ham and pineapple on half, and then the other half is veg.
Kirk Picard. I mean, what are we?
Kirk Picard. Yeah. Oh, I mean, if I was in that Unimind, they'd lose. It's Kirk. Like, they would just lose that. My mind would be too powerful. It's like I would be. It's like 12 Angry Men. I wouldn't budge. I'd be like, it's Kirk. Well, I guess that's it. Case closed.
Hung jury right there.
The case is closed. All right, so they're hanging out, and then, oh my God, who's this? It's Maelstrom. Is that how you would say his name? Mm-hmm. So he shows up, and he's gonna like, I don't know, eat the Unimind, or I don't know what he's gonna do with it.
He's gonna use it to his advantage.
Yeah, and he's going to keep his hairy chest. Look at that.
And I believe he appears in West Coast Avengers, doesn't he?
Yeah, at some point.
Oh, okay. Manlius, I was your friend 5 minutes ago. You made a great movie recommendation, and then you just had to ruin the whole thing. You ruined the whole thing.
Hawaiian pizza's Canadian too, ironically.
Ironically, yes.
It's a Canadian construct.
Yeah. Is he a conehead? Yeah, he's a conehead. he definitely is a conehead. Yes, like monkey brains. Man, I love Temple of Doom. I was just thinking about how awesome it was when they did that sneak in reviews or whatever with Speed and Tyrone.
That's right. Did an Indiana
they did Temple of Doom where he's like, we have to jump off this mountain. He goes, I don't believe a guy could jump off a mountain. I know that he goes, I know he does a lot of cool shit, but I don't know about jumping off a mountain. And the guy's like, I bought into it. The guy braced himself, so
he knew something about the levels of gravitivity.
Yeah.
Polarity. That's
the gravitivity and the polarity. And the guy's like, I don't think you knew it. He goes, listen, you didn't finish high school. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, that was so stupid.
I absolutely love that part. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to go find those scenes again.
Yeah, seems like everything has gone wrong since Canada came along. Blame Canada. So our friend Steven, his parents or his mom at least was not happy with that song, and so because she's it's terrible they're making fun of Canada. I was like, first of all, who cares? Second of all, they're not making fun of Canada. The point of the song is that the parents are stupid. They're looking for something arbitrary to blame. So they just blame Canada because that is the only thing they can think of because the parents are stupid. That's the point of the song. And we have apologized for Bryan Adams on several occasions. So that was accurate. We also apologize for Simu Liu. I'm sorry, guys. I truly am sorry for him. I apologize for bringing that guy. But anyways, we've left him at the doorstep of the U.S. We drove right to the border and just left him there and ran away. And now it's
honestly, I never felt you needed to apologize for Bryan Adams. So.
Yeah, Bryan Adams is fine.
Glass Tiger though.
Slander on our '80s rock.
Come on, man. No, I like Bryan Adams is fine. It's like it's fine. What were the other? Oh no, I can't remember if there was anything else. But I love that all the Canadians look the same.
It was Corey Hart as well too, who was pretty cool back then.
I like Corey Hart.
Yeah.
And we represented pretty good in the '80s.
Nickelback, Celine Dion.
Oh, Nickelback was not my cup of tea at all.
No, did I see Nickelback? I saw there's a few of these rando that my cousin was really into, some of these crummy bands, and I had to take her to the concerts because the chaperone, because she didn't, her mom didn't, she didn't want her mom to go. So it's like, at least it's I'll tell you something. It's a pretty sad day when I'm the cool person to take to that's not, but I am a metal guy. So when I'm in my metal fatigues, you got to wear there's like certain metal fatigue. Like you can't show up wearing like Transformers Cup. You get beat up.
Right.
It's like, you got to wear Maiden, maybe Black Sabbath or something. Then, I've had a lot of cool interactions. I remember we were at a toy show and I was wearing The Sword. That's a great band. Anyways, they're kind of stoner metal, but not really. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and Steven was with me in line. This guy came over. He's like, The Sword. I was like, yeah. And then we started talking. We're talking and all that. So we talked about like 5-10 minutes in line. And he left and Steven's like, oh, it's like, who's that guy? I was like, I don't know. It's like, wait, you don't know him? I was like, no. He's like, I thought you guys knew each other. I was like, dude, the metal people, it's like you've been friends forever. Right?
You didn't wear your Cup t-shirt to the metal concert?
No, I wouldn't wear the Cup shirt to the I have the number one best Iron Maiden t-shirt of all time, and everyone doubts me. They're like, it's not the best one. I was like, it is the best one. And to prove it, when I went, I can't remember what I think one of the last Maiden concerts I went to, I didn't even want to wear it. It was so good I didn't want to wear it. I'm like, I'm taking it. Promise you guys, I'm not joking. Easy 5-6 people stop me. Oh man, what the hell? Where did you get that one? I was like, dude, random store in like Toronto. Like literally, I just walked in. Oh, these guys look like they got metal shirts. It's like, whoa. It's somewhere in time, like the Eddie, like the cowboy one, and he's got like the two guns. It's like super clear. And honestly, 5 or 6 people legit stopped me in the concert. Like, whoa, 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 that is awesome. Where'd you get that shirt? It is the best Iron Maiden shirt. Easy. I've seen Blind Guardian. Yeah. They're so good. Yes. Hey Joe Duck, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing all right, man. I'm getting really tired of I'm getting really tired of universally beloved sweat. Dude, just ignore it. I'll just be like me. I ignore everything for lanterns. Hey FK, how's it going, dude? All right. But Blind Guardian is great. And I'm in their photo. They always take a photo. They always turn around and take a photo, and I'm in the back. Okay, let's do Avengers 248.
All right, Avengers Volume 1, Issue 248. Release date, July 10th, 1984. Cover date, October 1984. Art by Al Milgrom and Joe Sinnott. To Save the Eternals. Writer, Roger Stern. Penciler, Al Milgrom. Inker, Joe Sinnott. Colorist, Juliana Ferreter, I guess her name is. Apologies if I got that wrong. Diana Albers on letters, and editor Mark Grunwald.
Okay. Manliness, have you seen or do you know the band Sleep? It's a stoner band. They have an album called Dope Smoker. The one song is 1 hour long. It's awesome. I've seen them in concert too. It's very drony. Actually, I've been working on my T Merchant stuff that we talked about, Steve. Mm-hmm. And when I came up with T Merchant, my character, I was listening to Dope Smoker on repeat, and that's kind of inspired me. Like the cover of the album inspired me a bit too. You're watching Tires. What's Tires about? What was that one? Also because you also got 2 large circles on your chest to show off your nipples. Yes, if I do that, I'll just be stopped too many times. I won't be able to even get to my seat. You meant externals, yes. Yeah, I thought. Oh, you meant externals. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. So to save the Eternals, let's go to Olympia. Meanwhile, so you don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after I'll start that comment. They're awesome. You'll like them. I think they have weird music. So, anyways, talking to Thing. So they've got to get some information. Maelstrom is half deviant, I think, is what they had said.
Yeah, he's half human, half deviant.
All right. So he's still better than Kevin Smith.
Shame.
So Scarlet Witch, I think, starts to lose her temper a little bit. She was losing her temper with Vision here because he's being kind of a dickish. But they talk to they don't talk to Ben. They watch some old FF recordings. Like I guess I don't know. It's like the superhero Reddit or something. Like they go on there and they're like, oh yeah, who's that guy? What's Maelstrom about? And then Maelstrom is a guy who fought Black Bolt and blah blah blah. So it's like that. It's Ben Grimm narrating the stuff. He's like, is there something wrong, Wanda? Wrong? Yeah, you're a POS. A POS? A piece of shit. It's like, you're a piece of shit boyfriend. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm revealing this slowly because it's very creepy. And he's like, listen, Wanda, I'm so sorry about the way I acted. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You're super important to me. I love you so much. And and then they hug, and then look at the weird ass. Oh my God, that is crazy. That is very weird.
Some creepiness right there.
All right. We got a signal. Let's go. So there's Maelstrom. He's got like extra armor. This is like
Yeah, that's some sort of an addition. I don't remember seeing him with that.
he didn't have this last time.
I always thought his head looked like an onion, like a blooming onion.
It is a bit of an onion head. Looks like David Carradine there a little bit.
Oh.
We're all you chained me up. What do you plan to do with me? I plan to do many things with you, Wasp. It's like, I'll get to that later. All right, so there he is doing the villain thing. He's got the super chest hair. He's going for the chest hair maneuver. Only my chest hair will rule. There's the Unimind in this weird, it's like being shot up and whatever.
Somebody in the shadows.
Yep, we'll get to who that is in a bit. So there's a guy up there sort of, surveying the land, like, okay, he's waiting for the run-in like wrestling. He's not going to come in till it's time.
Waiting for his Titantron.
The Titantron, right. Yeah. So what this is, it's a Death Urge, right? So it's like, it'll be like some like death metal, like, like Death Urge.
And actually, he's another one of these Dark Force using characters.
Oh man, not the Dark Force again. The Hoff, yep. Yeah. Nobody makes fun of David Hasselhoff. He's the best. I mean, the guy's Knight Rider, and then he's a Baywatch, and then he's during the day he's a lifeguard, and then there's Baywatch nights where he's like a private. I mean, like, wait a minute. How can this possibly? I mean, like, I don't understand. The guy doesn't sleep. Like, it's. You guys have all seen Star Crash.
What was the name? Was it Baywatch Nights? Is that what it was
Yeah,
called?
Baywatch Nights. You know what? My idea was it should have been Baywatch Nights with a K, and then they actually get armor and weaponry. Like that would have been my version. I'm telling you, my version of every show is much better than the show you got.
They would have been LARPing before LARPing existed.
Nick Fury. I love Nick Fury.
Yeah, okay. He played Nick Fury too.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that. I recorded that off of TV, and I made a VHS cover for it, and I made my own VHS of it. Yeah, I liked David Hasselhoff. I'm not.
He looked like him. I don't remember that show at all. I don't remember the Nick Fury adaptation, but
I actually like David Hasselhoff. I think he is cool. I like Knight Rider. I mean, Baywatch, he was cool in Baywatch or whatever, and had a lot of, I didn't really watch Baywatch, but I like David Hasselhoff. He's cool. Magical Baywatch, post-apocalyptic Baywatch, yeah. Could have been Michael Baywatch. Mm-hmm. All right, so from behind, Viz, come on. Really? Backdoor attack. From behind! Vision! It's Vision! He's here! He's here! Oh my god, he attacked from behind. Oh, he slammed him down. Maelstrom was ready for him. What happened? No! There's someone there with him. Who is it? Who is it? Somebody in the audience. Who is it? It's a fan. It's just a fan. What is he doing? It's like, he's getting involved. Security. We got to get this guy out of here. Cut back to the Unimind. The Unimind. My God, what's going to happen? No, it's Wanda. She hexed it. It's raining. All the Eternals are dying. They're falling from the skies.
Weather Girls, sing it. Sing it. It's raining Eternals.
It's raining Eternals. Hallelujah. Amen.
So Wanda broke their unity or whatever, and that's what caused them to disassociate from the Unimind?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. They're all falling down.
She's crazy powerful.
Oh, Captain Marvel, wake up. Get up. All right, there she goes. Now she's got the crackle effect. Yeah. Yeah, where's the daddy? Yeah, the daddy. Yeah. It's like, let me tell you something, Daddy. So, there's not much more I need to say about Ric Flair. The way I feel about Ric Flair, he put hard times on my family. Maelstrom put hard times
on Dusty Rhodes and his family.
That was really good, Klaus.
I have to give Mr. Calling, man. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Dusty Rhodes is the best, man. I mean, he has to be one of the for sure best. Like, the feud with him and Ric Flair is great. I wish they would. They did a DVD of they did a Ric Flair DVD that I have where they pieced the feud together. Yeah. I don't understand why wrestling doesn't do that more. Like, why don't they make it like a movie? Like, piece, because you know when before you watch any of the special events, they do quick recaps of how it came to be. They should
like a storyline. That's brilliant.
Yeah, why don't they do like Rick versus Dusty?
Some videos like that here on YouTube. I believe there's one of it's the feud between Dusty and Ric Flair that led up to the first, or it was one of the first Starcades, like
Starcades or whatever. Yeah. No, isn't that and that should be released as a DVD, like Rick versus Dusty, you know, feud one, and then it's just all of the promos leading up to it, all the matches, including it, the behind the scenes, attack from behind, attack in the parking lot, like, you know, the hard times, and you don't have to put every interview, but just the ones that mattered, you know, like he put hard times with my family, Ric Flair with the gator shoes and all, you know, like all those famous ones, like put all that together. That would be so, because wrestling is a storyline. Instead of having just random matches, you put the storyline as a completed thing. I actually thought of, I mean, they kind of did this for that one Ric Flair thing. And I thought, is this how it's always going to be? Like, cause that Ric Flair DVD is one of the first ones I got. I thought, is that how it's always going to be? I was like, these are great. And then they didn't do that again. So I'm not sure why.
Would you kind of argue that, you know, other than like regular sports, because regular sports is just, it is what it is. But wrestling is like the birth of reality TV. Like when you think of like Real Housewives of whatever.
Yeah, because that's all fake or whatever, yeah.
Right? Like wrestling basically pits heroes and villains against each other within an ecosystem. And
it is comics.
I think it's like amazing when you think about like how they can get an audience completely buying into what they're selling.
Even if you know that it's like scripted or staged or whatever, you still get into the story of it. That's why people are watching it. It's a theater. It's theater performance. That's all. You have your character and your costuming and your entrances and all that. I think people are getting.
But like as a kid, I was waiting for Piper's Pit. Piper's Pit, man.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, I think people are getting a bit miffed now because there's so much advertisements. Like it's a 2-night WrestleMania, ends up being like 5 hours, and it's like literally 2 hours of it is ads, and then an hour of it is entrances, and the actual story and fighting is like 2 hours. You're like, well, how did this get stretched?
It's like football. Football basically has like 15 minutes. American football has like 15 minutes of action out of 1 hour.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend like Steven about that because he's a sports guy, and you know, I don't realize, I was like, wait, how long is actually, like, hockey is how long? It's 3 periods that are 20 minutes. So how could it be? I'm like, but how long is a hockey game on TV? It feels like it's 3 hours or something. So it's like
it's about 3 hours because you have 15 to 20 minutes for intermission, and then you take commercial breaks, right?
Yeah,
baseball's the only one where you don't really have a clock. And depending on how the pitchers are, you can be gone in an hour and a half, or it could take forever. But they've sped up now.
I mean, they do kind of have a clock now. I mean, not for the whole game. Yeah.
Oh yes, they have a thing now where you have to get up to the plate and start and get ready to swing within a certain time period. Yeah.
Now, classic. Are you awarded a strike or a ball either way? Like, what's the penalty? Do you remember?
If the pitcher doesn't come up and deliver to the plate in time, then I believe then it's a ball.
Okay.
And I believe that the batter is awarded a ball. And if the batter doesn't, I guess it's a strike. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I do like watching. I have watched in the past baseball in half an hour. It's like 30 minutes baseball.
Recaps are fun.
It's just like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like pitch, like hit, okay, pitch, hit, like it, and you're like, wow. it's like
Condensed.
super pumped up because it's only half an hour and the whole thing is done. So that's cool.
Yeah,
They have it for Blue Jays. That's what they say. Jays in the now or in 30. Sorry, Classic.
They had to do something because the
Mhm.
games were getting to be ridiculous, like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like cricket. It's your whole day. Okay. So his armor that he was gonna, harness the Unimind or whatever is all busted up.
Mhm.
And then here comes Star Fox from behind with the chokehold. Oh, slammed him. Oh, punch. Uppercut. Wasp. She's not hitting his ass now. She's going after his face or whatever. Choke slam. Throws him into the vision. Oh, there's Makari and Icarus. And is that Thena?
Yeah.
All right. So that guy above was Death Urge. I don't know if we had said that. He knocked everybody off. Well, he's still half deviant, so he's pretty tough. This is an interesting Kirby crackly thingy.
Yeah.
I love Robot Jocks, man. That's a great movie. I want to remake League of Robot. I love Rollerball. That's one of my favorite movies. I have a Rollerball shirt. I have the Houston, whatever. What the hell is it called? I forgot. But I've got the orange shirt with the font, and on my actual official day job work, you're supposed to take a picture of your face for your profile pic, which is stupid. So I'm not doing. I didn't do that. So I have the orange color of the Houston Power. No, what the hell is it? How am I forgetting this? Like, this is one of my favorite movies. I'm losing my mind. And I've got my initials JP as the font that they use for their shirts. So nice. that's my official. And then at my in my cubicle, I created a Jonathan E. Little Cubicraft character that I made. I made a million of these, and I made him, and he's there. And it's just to show that like the corporations super own everything. You're just stuck working, and it's a slavery kind of a thing. And that's what Rollerball was about. That's why I have it as Rollerball. No one's pieced that together yet, but anyway. How could I not remember the name of their team? It's like Power. They're all generic names, but I can't remember the name. Anyways, I love Rollerball, and Robot Jocks is great. And if you like Robot Jocks, there's one with James Remar called Robo Wars or Robo Warriors. Sorry, Robo Warriors. Watch that. I guarantee you it's awesome. It's better than Robot Jocks and I own both movies. Okay. So this guy's getting nailed. Here comes Wanda. So she breaks. Yeah, so she broke open the Unimind. We got that. So Maelstrom got some sort of he wanted to get like more power, and there was a from the Unimind. Yeah, we covered that. So there's some sort of like he uses like non-kinetic energy or some kind of crap. I don't know. This is one of these like whatever energy.
He absorbs kinetic energy. Yes.
Yeah, he absorbs kinetic energy. So then they have to.
You mean he's Bishop? Essentially,
kind of like that, yeah. Or like Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah.
So that Sebastian Shaw is going to be that the whiner from Star Wars. Who's the character that cries? Kylo Ren. That guy's going to be Sebastian Shaw, I think.
No, he's Mr. Sinister.
It's yeah, because I saw someone post something. You see, all these things are fake. You can't trust anybody.
Mr. Sinister. Although it's interesting who they have up as Magneto. We can talk about it later.
Okay, so let's finish this off. So yes, kinetic energy. That's what it is. So they have to use non-kinetic attacks because that's the only thing that'll work on them. Because otherwise, he can absorb it. I've been watching the X-Men old cartoon animated series. Man, Bishop is the friggin' man. He's just the best. I don't like his short hair in the new one. They gave him short hair in X-Men 97, which was a mistake, but whatever. Otherwise, he is awesome. He's like I think he's my favorite character in that cartoon. Because he keeps coming back. It's like, oh, God damn it, I gotta go back again. And Forge is like, dude, you effed up. You gotta go back. It's like, oh. So here's Death Urge, who throws dark energy, whatever, weaponry It friggin' went through the guy and turned him into symbiote. Black suit Maelstrom.
I always liked this guy's design back in the day.
He's awesome. Captain Marvel's like, you stole my color scheme. I'm coming after you. And then she went through him. He's like, oh, I can do. I'm also energy like you. Oh shit! It's like, no. And then what was this guy's name again? Oh, Uncle. I don't know, Uncle Dragon or something. I don't know.
Vulcan. VALK.
So Death Urge, we got that guy. So now they're gonna go away. They're like, I think we're gonna leave, and then some Eternals are gonna stay behind on Earth. And then I felt it was a bit weird because all the purple ones left and all the other normal colored guys stayed behind. So that was kind of weird. But so all the purple Eternals left. And there's the Unimind again. It looks like the Unimind's like barfing out something or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they take the Deviants, the Deviant Cube. It's like the Borg Cube, but Deviants. Yeah. And they go off. So they go off, the Deviant Cube goes off, and the Unimind sends them off, and then they're in space. Meanwhile, back on Earth, wow. It's like that was awesome. Meanwhile, there's Death Urge and friggin' Maelstrom's naked body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell's going on there. That's crazy. Boom! Next issue. Avengers Assemble. There you go. So we're going to continue that one. I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to skip by these because all of these are going to be read off of the West Coast Avengers. All right, classic. So this is Iron Man Annually. I've read this one already. Actually, while I'm doing that, let me go to the starred comments. What have you got coming up, Steve, before we just talk?
We have our weekly news. I guess, edition on Wednesday. And LaShawn Thomas, who did a lot of stuff with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff, he's got a new anime coming out on Netflix. So we'll be looking at that. Some more of the casting rumors coming along, including some of the stuff they're talking about with Magneto, where we might actually get a gender bent Magneto. And also taking a look at some of the stuff going on in comics.
I'm actually excited. Like, I really want them to tank all this. So we'll get to that in a second. So, where's my, okay. So, on my channel, where are we at? Tomorrow is Christine, Tuesday Night Terrorvision. We're doing Christine, John Carpenter's adaptation of Stephen King's book. And then Wednesday's G.I. Joe comics. So same as tonight, but G.I. Joe. Friday's Fantastic Four, same as tonight by Fantastic Four. Classic, you back?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to let us know about?
No, not really.
Well, subscribe anyways. So they're going to reverse Magneto's polarity. I liked that. That was very good. So let's take a look at. I want to take a look at Wasp though, because we were talking about the garbage costume, and I just closed everybody. Okay, let's go that again.
Yeah. That's who it was. I knew the actors they were talking about, including the gender bender one.
So Magneto's going to be a lady?
Do you want to go through the actors who they have as rumors?
Yeah, okay. We'll do it. Yeah, 1 second.
So whenever you're ready, I'll start.
Oh, I'll put it up on the screen too, but I wanted to look at, first thing I want to look at is Wasp's costume. Now, what time is it? Okay, let's look at.
This is a rough watch, man.
So wait, first of all, manliness or whoever was talking about Al, Robo Warriors. You got to watch this. This is James Remar. It's absolutely friggin' awesome. I have this 4K version. This is in the movie and it's awesome. This movie really, this is the back of the box. This movie shocked me. I got it because it's James Remar, and look how awesome that cover is, and it's absolutely brilliant. If I ever do an RPG, I want to do a role playing game for Jugger, which I've already actually started just on my spare time. I've started doing a role playing game for Jugger, but I'd love to do a role playing game for Robo Warriors. And for Jugger, I'm making Jugger a 2-player chess style game, and I'm also making a role playing game in my head. And a little bit. This one, I'd love to get the rights to this, and because the world in this is awesome. This was a legit great movie. All right, and what was the other thing? Avengers issue number.
That was killing me.
394. Hold on.
Yeah.
Avengers 394. Listen, I'm giving you guys good movie tip picks here. What did we miss? Okay, we're gonna skip anything that has to do with pubes. So we're skipping all comments that have to do with pubic hair. So that means basically Al's comments are not going to even be on here. The X-Men is supposed to be hated, and if you're completely dangerous to me, yeah, they're supposed to be, yeah, of any kind. Yeah, I think that's closer to the not Lizzo. Yeah, Lizzo's going to be Magneto. That's confirmed. You've seen it. Okay, good. All right, let's take a look. Oh, dear. Is that the Wasp?
The 90s?
Yeah.
This 90s? This must have been the 90s or something.
Yeah, this was pretty close to the end of, before they did the whole Heroes
Reborn
thing.
Good.
That is definitely
this was
weird.
around the era when they had, Tony Stark,
as a teenager?
His younger self became Iron Man, and Thor had that belly shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's gonna. I'm gonna be that guy because this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's so weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not a bad design in and of itself, but it was just such a departure. I think people just, they didn't like it.
It's
like her face is weird.
Somebody else. It's not Wasp, if you know what I mean. Like it's another character.
You're right. Yeah, it's not really Wasp.
Design. There's nothing wrong with the design. It's just it's not her.
Like her head is stupid. If it was just her normal head, maybe it could have.
Or even if they just made that the wings were normal, like part of her, because the wings apparently were permanent. They never went away.
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't know what razor industry means. Is that a weird? Oh, for pubes. I got you. Okay, I get it. I got you. That's what I said. You got to explain your jokes. You got to write a paragraph, or I'm not going to get it. Dylan Mulvaney.
No.
Oh, yes, I know who that is. That took me a while. That I feel like that name is gone. I don't think anyone mentions that, or it's not in my. Anything that's like a hot topic for me is about a hot topic for 3 seconds because I only watch videos. I actually just watch. I do watch a lot of debate videos, which I really enjoy. But I mostly am just watching like Space Ice or something. I'll rewatch all the Neil Breen Space Ice ones. And like I'm trying to think what other things that I sit and like I gotta listen to. I'm watching all the Blockies, Transformers Blockies, because I just got addicted to those like really badly. I just bought another box today, so I'm like massively addicted to those. But yeah, Lupita Nyong'o, I know who that is, of course, as Magneto. Yeah. Okay, so what were the guys? So let me see. X-Men.
Lee Pace, who is in Foundation, and
Lee Pace. I know that name.
He played Ronan in
Guardians.
Oh,
and
yes.
Marvel. Lee Pace, Matt Smith, believe it or not, as Magneto. These are all Magneto rumors.
Oh, okay. Cast rumors.
Henry Cavill, and yeah, Lee Pace would be great. Henry Cavill, who was Al's choice. When we
I don't see Cavill.
I don't see it either, but Al was like he could totally see it. And then Rebecca Ferguson as a gender-bent Magneto.
Rebecca. I know Rebecca Ferguson.
Mission
Oh yeah, she's from Dune, right?
And Silo. She's the mom.
She's Jessica. In oh no, that would be garbage. What were the other names you said? This is for Magneto.
Yeah. Henry Cavill and Matt Smith.
Nah, that's I don't think about. I don't
And you
think
know
that's
Matt Smith. You talked to him.
Yeah, Matt Smith is the 11th Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely know anybody, and I met Matt Smith. Yes, and by met him, I mean I stood next to him for 5 seconds while they took a picture, and then they fucked me off.
You were there. You were there.
So that's met him.
So look at Al's last comment. This is what he was arguing, which makes total sense. It makes total sense visually, but I'm just like first of all, he's never putting on that helmet. He's too good looking to hide that face. But then Vaughn and Al were like, "What if it's the Jim Lee era Magneto, where he's super buff?" And I'm like, "Okay, it could work, at least visually."
And then what's her name's going to be? Like somebody was asking me, our good friend Star Wars Marvel Purist was asking me to go on a show to talk about the casting. But firstly, I always go by the Michael Keaton rule, because when I was a little kid and I didn't know anything, and they said, "Oh, Michael Keaton's going to be Batman," I was like, "Oh, wait, Batman?" I was like, "Who's that?" It's like, "Oh, that's Beetlejuice." I was like, "What? The Beetlejuice guy's Batman?" That's dumb, because I'm a stupid kid and I don't know anything, and I just think that if you play one character, that's the only character you are. So I was a dumb kid. And then I saw the Batman movie 3 times in the theater, and I literally watched it 22 times, and I'd memorized it after watching it 22 times, and then I stopped counting how many times I'd watched it because I'd memorized it by then. So I actually memorized the movie. I sat there and just memorized it. I watched it as much. Same with Mortal Kombat and Ninja Turtles and Buffy, a few other ones, and 12 Angry Men, which is a weird one to memorize as a kid, but I liked it. So anyway, like. I can't comment. I don't know what the person's going to be like, but in the age we're living in now, everybody's the fake version anyway. So who cares? Like, what's her face? Anna Paquin was the fake Rogue. So you can have this chick as the fake Rogue. Like, what's the difference? They're the like Henry Cavill. Okay. He'll be, and I love how people put this here as though this is what it's going to be. Like, oh yeah, look, this is what he would look like as Magneto. No, what he would look like as Magneto. There's Magneto. Right? Like, we're pretending it's going to be, like, in your mind, you're thinking it's going to be the real costume. But it took how many X-Men movies before Wolverine had his costume? 11 or something? And then, I don't know if I count, what was the first guy's name? Ian McKellen. Magneto, right? Magneto. So let's take a look at him. I mean, this was the first movie, right? Like, was that a costume? I mean, it's rubbish. He had the helmet.
Those early X movies, I despised those leather costumes. I hated them.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. Like, this is like, I mean, it's okay to say, oh, he's got something on, but like, Cavill doesn't look Jewish. He's also going to be Highlander. Yeah, I think that's already made, right?
They're making it now. And some of the behind the scenes stuff I've seen, the BTS is great.
What's her name? Yeah, here you go. Like, look at this shit. You think that's what's going to be in the movie? Like, who's this dumbass?
They're not going to make the costume that.
Like, look, they won't even make it. They might make it that.
They're not going to give them costumes they look really hot in.
No.
Right, of course not.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Once you see her in this X-Men movie, then there ain't going to be nobody obsessed over her. I can tell you that much. They're going to be like, It's like, yeah. I mean, where's like I've seen some really crazy. Yeah, like look, like that's not going to be that's not in the movie. This is not happening. Like who did this? Someone took the time to Photoshop this together. Or
you may get a wisp of the white hair, but I don't think you're going to get what you're seeing there.
Right? Like none of these. Yeah, right. Like
I'm with you, Classic. They're going to desexualize, and I don't mean it to like that they won't look good or attractive, but they're not going to be playing up the cheesecake version.
Yeah. Oh, I'll say it. They will look unattractive.
I mean, basically what they're going to do is they're going to do what they've done in the comics, which is basically lean into mutants being an allegory for transformers, and basically make the X-Men terrorists. Is what they're pretty much going to do.
Right.
At least that's what I take from
The Jean Grey. The Jean Grey angle, I can see that.
Yeah. Hey, Mark D, what's going on, dude? Yeah, they ain't gonna go, and they're definitely not doing the Savage Land Rogue or whatever. Yeah,
Or the X-Men 95 Rogue or 93 Rogue or whatever it was. The memed one with her and Apocalypse. Definitely
yes. Like this would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Like, let's be honest, man. If anyone who's been to a Comic-Con, there are people that have cosplayed Storm, Rogue, Gambit.
Oh, and it's like 1,000 times better.
And have nailed the look. There are cosplayers out there that are nailing the look.
Yeah.
So it can be done. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that, classic. And so it just comes down to what Disney wants to do.
Like some of these are pretty. Like some of these are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're never gonna like. The whole thing is like you need the costumes in there. So, and then same with Emma Frost. Like these people are so dumb. I'm seeing that what's her face, Samara Weaving or whatever, and they're like, "Oh my god, she's gonna be super hot and all that." Are you actually out of your mind? Like, you think that like they're going to be wearing like she'll be wearing like a snow coat, like a fur coat and like pants.
Yeah,
like,
she's not going to dress that way.
So Emma Frost, Samara Weaving. Okay, well, let's look at some of these dumbass AI ones. Hold on.
You're never getting like, like the cheesecake covers that you would get as a variant cover. Or whatever.
Well, look, you think that's happening?
Not getting those looks. Sorry.
Give me a break, you dumbasses.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, it's perfect casting. What are you talking about, perfect casting? In your mind, the problem with perfect casting is that in your mind you pictured something. You're like, oh, Emma Frost. Yeah, I know what she looks like. Oh, that's great casting. Yeah, but she's not going to be looking like that. So what's it? Anybody could be it. No, I don't think so. That's why it's the fake Rogue. Yeah.
It would be cool if it happened though.
It won't happen.
Because it would also give Brie Larson's character something to do instead of being OP, right? And having to be off planet all the time.
Imagine, you know what they should do? Honestly, what they should really, really do is they should do Deadpool kills the MCU. Do one movie and have him kill everybody, and then it reboots the entire thing. Wouldn't that be a great, hilarious movie? And have everyone come back, like have the Eternals come back, and he just kills them all instantaneously, inexplicably. Like he just cuts all their heads off and they're dead. And some could be like, wait a minute, how can you just kill the Eternals that easily? It's like, nobody cares. Nobody likes them anyways. Like, yeah, that's true. Like that's it. Like he just kills them all. Like he goes, Eternals, I want to take a picture. Wow, it's the Eternals. I love you guys. I want to take a photo with you. And then they all get together, get a little bit more together. And then he's like, ha ha ha. He just comes over. And they're like, what happened? It's like, oh, sorry. Don't you think that movie, if they did Deadpool kills the MCU, would that would make $2 billion? Get everyone back, and he literally just kills all of them, and then all the lame characters get. And at the very, very end, he doesn't kill Captain America or something. He's like, I can't kill Cap. It's like the rest of you guys, forget it. He just kills everyone. Wouldn't that be way better? And you could make it a really funny movie, a lot of laughs, have a lot of in jokes.
It would have to be Looney Tunes. It'd be like Coyote versus Acme. That's how you'd have to do it. Because Disney would lose their mind killing the characters over and over and over.
And just think about the goodwill that would bring back to the actors. Like, with Brie Larson and all her stupid nonsense crap that she said. Because I don't think she's like a bad actress or anything. I've seen her in other stuff. I liked her in Free Fire. I liked her in the King Kong or whatever.
The series on Apple TV, she's great in.
Yeah, so so I like her, but she's an idiot. in real life. Like she's a dumbass. She says a bunch of things. She doesn't understand how to. First, she just can't express herself, and she cannot express herself in a way that collectively brings people together. Instead, she expresses herself in a way to segregate people. That's how all these celebrities talk. They don't say this is for everybody. They're like, no, this is not for you. So you never say that. I don't come on here saying, hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is not for Mark and Havoc and Joe Dog. This channel isn't for you guys. Like, who says that? So she's dumb. That's just dumb. That and that, you know, it's not a great look. Okay, but if she came on and got killed in a super gruesome way, have her character, when the fans would be like, that was, for her to be a good sport about that, wouldn't that be great? People would be like, you know what, that was pretty funny. You know, I gotta admit, you know, I didn't like her, but that was really funny for her to come in there and just get killed like that. That was really good. I think that would be completely fine. Everybody would come and just have Deadpool killed because he's the only character that everyone for sure likes. He's the only one. He's the only character left. Everyone has been tainted in some way or whatever, right? Because like I liked Doctor Strange, but people didn't like that last movie that much, even though I liked it. Doesn't matter if I like it. Not enough people liked it. Same with any of these guys. Thor, the last couple movies, you know, tanked that character. Hulk's been off, right? Like maybe Tom Holland Spider-Man, but even that, not everyone loves him. A lot of people are kind of like, yeah, he's okay, I guess, but I prefer Toby or, you know, whatever, right? And most people that prefer Toby prefer the world of Spider-Man, not really that person, right? We talked about that on Spider-Man. But I think that would be great. Deadpool kills the MCU, and he can kill all the FF, and he's like, wow, you guys are so boring, you know, like, it would be so great. Like,
they would never do that.
They would never do it. I know. I'm going to do it in my head. I'm going to do it in my head, and then and that's that.
Could be an AI project, I guess.
You do an AI project.
Yeah.
You sent me some pics. Oh, to promote. Some on Discord. I have 226 Discord things here. So I never check. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, we've seen some of these on here. Yeah, I've seen that. That looks pretty good. Okay, I've seen them. I mean, it's fine. Again, they're AIing. They're putting this through AI for what purpose? To pretend that Henry Cavill will be the real Magneto. Like,
a lot of this is like, let's put it out there, see what the response is. But they're also too close to casting, so the decision's probably been made already.
Yeah. And honestly, how often do they ever really take this kind of input? I mean,
exactly.
They got John Krasinski to do Reed
in
Multiverse Madness or whatever it was. Yeah. But really, that's about the only one I can think of where they've.
Well, maybe Cavill as Wolverine. I think that was.
And they just killed him, but again,
yeah.
Yeah, so you can still see his face while he's got the helmet on. Yeah, I mean that's fine, but I don't know. In other news, that James Gunn's DC thing is a horrendous nightmare of garbage. Like there's not been 1 second of good quality footage. Like in all of this, can someone get 5 minutes of like quality footage of anything that guys? I mean, I've never seen reward failure. Because even Zack Snyder's dumbassery crap still made some money, and people are like, "Wow!" And these Snyder guys, the Snyder folks, they're still going. Like, guys, it's over, but they're still going. It's like it's never coming back, but they still believe. So, regardless of what we may think, we all think it's shit, but the people that love it, they're not letting it go, man. Whereas everybody else just lets everything go anyways. Cinematic universes are dead, yeah. I mean, what's the next thing? Superman 2? No. Oh, no. Did you see did somebody mention Authority? Did that get announced?
Canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, that's canceled.
That's canceled, right?
They were never going to do that. That was going to cost a fortune. And it was never... And like, for instance, I personally, I think the reason they're doing lanterns the way they are, setting it in this town and all that is just a cost thing. I think
Save money, man.
they can't
And
afford to do a big cosmic thing now.
yeah, these things are too much of a risk. And I will say that I watched the second episode, and it is not as good as the first episode.
And the first episode was 1 out of 10. So this is now a 0 out of 10. We're at 0 out of 10.
Yeah, no, I would have said the first episode was six
Okay.
and a half. This one's like looks like a 5. Like
So-
there's a lot of stuff that goes on in it where, like, I understand these are the guys that wrote Lost, and
Wrote. You forgot to do the air quotes when you said wrote.
So
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
Lost
go ahead,
was a mixed
Classic.
bag. Lost
Pardon?
was a mixed bag. David
Absolutely.
Lindelof, and he also wrote Prometheus.
Yep.
Which
Oh, I
may
like
be
Prometheus.
the dumbest movie that's ever been written. I mean, that thing is so. Ugh.
Oh, I like Prometheus. Is that you're talking about the aliens one?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I like Prometheus. It's great. It's a lot of good monster action. I don't care about the story. When she has to remove that baby out of her, that was awesome. But yeah,
But-
go yeah.
But you're right
Lost
though. Like,
sucks.
there's a lot of mixed bag stuff where like they give you so many dangling plot threads that have no like you're waiting for the payoff. So much gets brought up in this next episode. You're like, how are you going to resolve all these plot threads? Like it's impossible.
Did you watch Lanterns Classic or no?
No.
I mean, like, it doesn't look like Green Lantern. I don't know why people like what the argument is. It doesn't look like the thing. I don't know much about Green Lantern, but I know they fly around and do stuff with their rings, and I don't see it. So, when did she talk segregation? She was helping people of color. How was she helping them? By I don't know how she was helping them.
Who are we talking about?
Brie Larson. Hey, Rogues, how's it going?
Noted civil rights expert, Brie Larson.
Brie Larson, yes.
Rogues, if you liked it, Rogues, that's great. Power to you. To me, it's losing steam. It doesn't have the same oomph as the first episode did.
Oh, yeah, I'm not watching it. I watched Hollywood Shuffle instead. I'm just when I said I skipped it for Fantastic Voyage, and then I said I skipped it again for Hollywood Shuffle. I didn't really skip it. I had no intention of watching it. I'm just saying, instead of wasting my time watching 2 episodes of garbage, rolling around, I could watch actual good things like Fantastic Voyage and Hollywood Shuffle, which I hadn't seen before, but it was very good. No, Brie Larson said she doesn't care what the big white guy whatever thinks. Like, well, you should, because they're paying customers. It's like you should want everyone to watch your movie. So the way that people come together through fandom is through their fandoms. I don't know any of these guys, right? Like, we got together through our fandoms. Classic Comics, I have no idea who this guy is. It's like we've never met in person. We never had lunch together. We meet up for Avengers. We both like Avengers. That's what brings people together. And to say that one of us should not like something or we should like it for this reason, that is not good. Star Wars is like the globally, the biggest thing there is. That brings everyone together. That's why Star Wars is powerful, because anyone likes Darth Vader. Like, I like him. As I mentioned this before, some guy in Korea loves Darth Vader. Some guy in India loves Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Like, and that's, oh man, Darth Vader. We were just talking earlier about the metal bands. When you find another guy that likes metal, like Japan's big on heavy metal. You know what I mean? You find one guy like, oh man, yeah. Iron Maiden, yeah. Like that. And anybody who wants to separate the fandom, that's the mistake here. Now, my opinion on Lanterns is that the people who are making this don't like the concept and think it's stupid, but they want your money. That's my opinion. Whether that's right or wrong, nobody can prove right or wrong. But that is what I think. I think they don't care about Lanterns. They're making something to get your money. And in my opinion, you're giving your time and your energy to people that A, don't care about you, because nobody cares about you anyways, and B, think you're stupid. like they don't think that they're doing something quality to give it to you. Like if I was to make a movie or I was to make one of these things, I'm making it from the perspective of a fan. I would make it from that. Like if I'm going to do a Conan movie, I'm going to have Conan destroying people. Like it's friggin' Conan. If I'm going to make X-Men, it's going to be massive epic battles. It's like, and you're not going to sit there thinking, who is that character? You're going to look and be like, oh yeah, that's Magneto. You know why? Because he looks like Magneto. Oh, you can't do that. They did it with Wolverine and Deadpool. Finally, you had Wolverine who's decent, and Deadpool's costume was always cool, right? Deadpool's costume looked good from the very beginning. He was the comics. No problem there. Spider-Man looks like Spider-Man. Even when they retooled him a little bit, it's still very obvious. You shouldn't be thinking, who's that character? Like you watch the first X-Men movie, you're like, who's that? Oh, that's Storm. How do you know? Because it's a black girl with white hair. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. Literally, that is the only reason. Everybody else, like if Cyclops didn't have if he just had his glasses and not his visor, and you put him next to Colossus and him, you're like, oh, it's just the same guy. So it's just like generic white guy. Okay, there's 4 generic white guys. Who are they? I don't know. Oh, that's Angel. Where's his wings? Oh, he's hiding them because of fucking bullshit or whatever. Okay, well, he's gonna fucking fly and do anything? Nah. Okay, so then it's Angel though. Anyway, my opinion is they don't care about Green Lanterns.
But here's the thing, it's like what you said though with FF and why FF worked as a comic is because you had 3 characters who have dynamic powers that are very visual. So if you have a character like Angel, why would you hide his signature thing?
Right,
like I always argue the silhouette of a character determines like that, like what it is. And so you take away Angel's wings, what is he?
Right.
You need his wings. His wings are a feature.
Right. Rose, I think you've missed the point many times with my stuff. I don't care if you like Deadpool or not. Nobody cares. I don't like Deadpool. I have Deadpool's first appearance. I read Deadpool. I thought, this character's okay. I liked Cable. The first Deadpool movie, I thought that was all right. The second one I thought was really funny. And then I rewatched them and I liked them. It doesn't matter if you like them. You know who it is. You didn't sit there and were like, oh, who's that character? That's Deadpool. Is that Deadpool? Hold on a second. Let me look at the comics. Oh, yeah, that looks exactly like... That's what I'm saying. You got 4 generic white guys in X-Men. Who are they? I don't know. The only reason you know Nightcrawler's Nightcrawler is because he's blue. That's it. Everybody else is boring. It has nothing... This Lantern show, what does it have to do with anything? They're walking around solving a crime, so I can watch that on any show. Every show. You know what? Even they're failing on that, because let's look at the generic shows. How about Starsky and Hutch? At no point in time that Starsky and Hutch look different. You know who they are. You're like, oh yeah, that's Starsky. He wears a certain kind of outfit. Right? See, Hutch didn't care. He throws on a jacket. Yeah, he throws on a jacket and some pants, and he's out the door. His car's junky. He's like, I'm a cop. I'm a street cop. Starsky had the styles. Crockett and Tubbs.
I'm gonna give you duos, right?
Yeah, give me all of them.
Bo Duke never wore a plaid shirt. He always wore a tank shirt with the light blue and the jeans. Tom Wopat, was that Luke? He wore plaid. Always rolled the sleeves up. He had a certain right? Yeah. Crockett and Tubbs. Crockett wore a tie twice in the series. Once when he was getting a divorce in the first season, and the second one when he had lost his mind in the crappy 5th season, right? Or 4th season or whatever. Right? When he thought he was Burnett. You know, what was the other one that you just mentioned?
Starsky and Hutch.
So Hutch never wore that woolly sweater. That was Starsky's look. And Starsky's car was a certain look. Hutch wore the leather jacket, and he wore like the varsity jackets with the white sleeve. And so when you have characters when you have duos, they have to have a signature look and a signature personality that make them different. You can even just see those 2 guys walking there, like Stewart and
what's the difference between them?
They're the same dude. They're the only thing that differentiates them is that they're over the top with Hal Jordan's gruffness. Right.
Yeah, like what does this have to do with Green? Like even A-Team, which is 4 different people. They have costumes, they have a style of amongst themselves. Mr. T is very clear. At no point in time did you confuse Face and Murdoch. And they're both generic white guys or whatever, right? Like they're not even trying to make them interesting personalities where you could be like, hey, I kind of like this guy. He's very cool. No one's going to dress this way. If you look Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, one of my faves, both guys look completely different. Stuntman, the stuntman, right? Versus the Hollywood guy, right? So it's like even that they didn't do. And I noticed, I see you're talking about they're talking about white men or something. But
yeah, that did come.
So when Green Lantern was pitched as a concept, the concept was that we're going to talk about white men, like that. What does that have to do with Green Lantern? It's a fantasy space cop show. Like, what if you want to talk about that, then make a movie about that. This is why they're not upset because they're upset at it, and no one's going to play this on me since I'm like a pretty good connoisseur of black cinema. When I go to the theater for stuff, and I've seen and own many movies, and many of the characters that I really like are black characters. So no one's going to play this on me. But if I watch a blaxploitation movie, that's what I want. We watch Hollywood Shuffle. That was hilarious. That movie made way better points on stereotypical black roles, but it was really funny. So if you walked in there, you walked out and say, that was really funny. Maybe you walked out and you learned something, right? Maybe you didn't learn anything because you're oblivious and you sat down and you're like, but still you saw that movie and you're like, that was really funny. And you walked out and you're like, that was funny. And then that's all you thought about. Maybe you walked in that movie and thought that was really funny, but you know what? Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, there is a lot of stereotypical, black roles in Hollywood movies. Yeah, what the hell? That's crazy. Maybe you didn't know that, and then you realized it in that movie, right? But that is the place for that movie. It's fucking this Green Lanterns. Like, shouldn't they be like, you know how you make it really cool? You make Jon Stewart the most badass guy of all time. He destroys villains. He fights guys. This guy walking around is not doing it for me. Let me tell you right now. The opening of the first Shaft movie, Roundtree, he's walking around to the music, right? He's got the music. The music's cool, obviously. But he's walking around like, oh, this guy's cool. He's walking around like, yeah, shit, this guy looks like he's something. You're not going to mess with this guy. This guy's walking around, looks like a dope. They look like two homeless guys walking around. I got nothing from this guy. All of the other characters that we mentioned in the TV series, you thought they were cool, man. Like Mr. T was cool. Like, you're like, yeah, Mr. T, man, shit, this guy's number one. Like, you know how the best thing to do is you don't talk about stuff. You make Jon Stewart noble, honorable. My friend messaged me saying that he's cheating he's sleeping with a woman who's married or something. And that's the first text I got this morning.
It gets addressed in this episode. But J-Man, I just want to throw this in there. And Classic,
I want your input on this one. Yeah.
You're dealing with a show that involves aliens who are shapeshifters. So the race of any human on Earth should not even matter, right? Like
right.
It's a show, like you said, space cops. So let's see some of the cop stuff. Yeah. And I'll add this, and I want you guys to chime in. John Byrne, I was listening to an old John Byrne podcast, and he basically said that these shows now, this is from 7 years ago. He said shows and comics kind of cheat. You don't need an origin story. Like Batman did not start with an origin story. It was like him just being Batman. Have him with their powers do cool stuff, and then you can kind of tell the backstory later, right? But everything now is a day one, and you go to the journey of whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, like, first of all, starting in medias res. Let's not worry about, setting up the powers and the origin and everything. Let's just jump into it. Kind of like Star Wars, we don't start off getting the Force explained to us and everything. They hit the ground running. But I think, honestly, a big part of the problem with whether it's this show or just about all shows in Hollywood now, with the writing, which is honestly kind of dull, and and a part of it's because it's repetitive, and I think a big part of this is, and also I think a a large extent, the people writing this stuff, they don't really care because it's pretty much, I think, accepted in Hollywood now that most people, when they're watching a show, it's just on in the background and they're on their phone
Yeah.
and they're not really paying attention. So
Yeah.
who gives a fuck anyway? Who cares if this makes sense? Who cares if there's massive plot holes through the thing?
Right.
Whatever,
Mhm.
because no one's paying attention anyway.
I watched Toy Story 5 this weekend. I don't know if you guys have seen Toy Story 5. I thought it was pretty good. I like all the Toy Story movies. For sure, like part 3 is like probably the best, but like 4 was like not as good, but it was still like fine, but it was a step down. But part 5 is about the tablets and being on iPads and stuff. And I was like, I'm watching this. And my wife and I are like, why is this aimed at kids? This is just needs to be aimed at adults. It's like, this is not for little. The whole thing in the Toy Story thing was like the little kids are playing with their, like, they called it lily pad. I think it was called leapfrog, because I see my niece and nephew have all this bullshit stuff, right? They're like it's basically an iPad, but it's like a padded thing, right? So the kids playing with it and stuff, and it's like they just chatting and shit, and the toys are like, well, they're not playing with the toys anymore. We got to get them to play with us. And what was great was there's like, this needs to, like, this is not just for little kids. This is like, this is for everybody. Like, they shouldn't have been called Toy Story. It should be called like Human Story or something. It's like Human Story 5. Get off your goddamn iPad for a second. But it's like, you're right. They're not watching it. When I watch a movie, so when I watch Fantastic Voyage, Toy Story 5, what was it, and Hollywood Shuffle. So when I watched, except for Toy Story because we were eating lunch during it, but the lights are off. Like, I watch Hollywood Shuffle, the lights are off. It's on. There's no phone in my hand. The phone is never touched. I will pause a movie if I have to use the bathroom, but we will actually check the time. Like, my wife will be like, how much more do you think there is? And I was like, let me check. I hate even doing that because it takes me out of it, but I'll hit the button and it's like, okay, we've got 10 minutes left. We're like, okay, we'll just finish the movie. Like, we're sitting there holding our piss because we want to have the complete movie experience. So we don't just watch something and then whatever. We pay attention. Like, we're watching Toy Story 5. We watched it straight through. I think we did have to break. We're like, I really got to go. So we just got to break, Other than that, I don't even break it. When I used to watch with my buddy Sean, we'd rewind 5 minutes. If we had to take a piss break, we'd rewind 5 minutes just to get the flow back into it, right?
Exactly.
Like, it's like,
it's about beats.
It's beats, yeah. Another thing, when we're same thing, I'll wait for a pause moment. Like, I'll be like, oh, okay, there's something coming up. Oh, pause. It's like, let's go rescue the kid. Pause. I'm like, wait, that's a good spot to pause. And then it's like we make our own intermission. So I'm paying attention to this stuff, and I'm going by what the thing is, as what I've always done. It's called Lanterns. I saw the trailer. They're not flying around doing Green Lantern things. I'm not watching it. Period. It's over. Pick anything. What else? Did I see any other trailers for anything? Like, let's say Godzilla's coming out -0 or whatever. Okay, so I saw
whichever one. Yeah,
it's -0 now. I think they're going. Actually, they're going up. You can't have -0. That's not a thing.
Sorry, we know which one you're talking about.
I know the new guy, but now that's irritating me. That's not Japan. Japan. You're supposed to be good on math. Anyway, so whatever that Godzilla. So I watch the trailers. Like, yeah, Godzilla's destroying shit. That looks good to me. Same with the American Godzilla movies. It's like, he's fighting guys. It's destroying shit. It looks like pretty good, cool to me. Well, the story wasn't that good. Yeah, but you got to get me in the door. You got to get me to the party before I do it. So it's Godzilla. I've seen every Godzilla movie in the theater that was available for me to see in the theater, from Godzilla 2000 and on to now. Every single one of them, the 2014 one, all the Kong ones, whatever. I see everything in the theater, and I look at it, it's like, yeah, Godzilla's destroying shit. Check. Now we can get into, well, was the story good? Maybe the characters weren't as good in this one and whatever. You got to get me in the door. So if I see Superman, I went to go see James Gunn's thing. Superman's flying around doing stuff. Okay, Superman flies around and does shit. Let me see. I didn't like the movie. Green Lanterns, they wear rings, they go around flying. They didn't show that in the trailer. Well, it's in the episode 2, but I don't care. I'm not watching episode 1. It's over. I'm not watching it. I don't care. I don't care if episode 3, the entire thing is Green Lantern stuff. It's over. I've moved on from it. That's my problem. And I think it's just better to be honest. or you could half watch it. I've seen people that are half watching it. As you guys are saying, they're on their phone. Oh, that was cool, yeah. And then they clip a scene. Oh, this is a great scene because he told someone off or something. It's like, I don't care, man. I don't have time. I own 4,000 movies to watch. I literally have 4,000 movies to watch. I don't got time to watch this show. So we watch every day. We watch Are You Being Served because we're going through that again. Then we're going to start Next Gen again. My wife and I have her schedule. The only time I can watch movies is on the weekend. And if she doesn't care, it's not happening. Now, if she doesn't care, I get 2 movies a week. I watch one Saturday night and Sunday night. So Hollywood Shuffle was Sunday night, although I caught my wife watching most of it. She watched most of it because she was kind of like looking up and like this.
You have that movie on in the background and just ignore it.
Yeah, no, she was watching it. She watched most of it. And then what was the other one Fantastic Voyage, which she had seen before. So I just watched that one. And I'd seen it before too, obviously, but I watched the Blu-ray. That was Saturday night's movie. Sunday night movie was Hollywood Shuffle. Toy Story was our movie that we watched during lunch. And then the other thing we watched during lunch was, we went to Cora's. So we didn't have a movie that day. That's it. Easy peasy. Don't care. Mel Gibson never watched any of his movies. So I understand. Yeah. I don't, what's Mel Gibson? I don't know what Mel Gibson did.
Oh, the chat has gone serious.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, wait, when I start getting it.
So just stay on your track. Stay on your track.
Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to watch a Mel Gibson movie whether the trailer looks good to me. Like, I don't have an allegiance to anybody. I don't actually have an allegiance. Like Toy Story 5. What's the cowgirl? There's like a cowgirl toy. Have you guys seen Toy Story movies or no?
I have.
Yeah. Okay. So there's the Woody. Woody is the main guy, I guess. And there's like the girl cowboy. So this movie, I think part 4, he gave at the end of part 3, he gave his toys and he gave his toys to a girl.
Right.
And then she used them in part 4, right? So now in part 5, it's still a girl. So the girl toy, the cowgirl, is now the main toy of hers, right? So there you go. Oh, it's changing it all. Now it's all girls. It's a feminist thing, right? It's like, I don't care because I don't have an allegiance to Woody. Like, I don't care if he's in it or like he's in it. I don't care because I don't care about these toys. To me, I just like the adventure of the movie, right? So I'm not thinking about it that I didn't even think of this until later. You start to look, you're like, oh yeah, they did. Yeah, it is about girls. It's like, yeah, they kind of change it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize it while watching the movie because I don't care. I don't have an allegiance to Woody. Oh, how come Woody isn't in it more? Like, I don't care what it is. It's Toy Story. It's not Woody's movie, right? So like if I'm watching Spider-Man, I'm expecting Spider-Man. Like, right? Now, if I'm watching Green Lantern, I like Alan Scott. I would expect Hal Jordan to be the main guy, but they don't want Hal Jordan to be the main guy, right? They want Jon Stewart. Well, then make him the main guy. Don't even have Hal Jordan. Just make it Jon Stewart. The character, Jon Stewart was in the Unlimited, JL, whatever, Justice League Unlimited or whatever, right?
Green Lantern for a generation.
So just leave it. Yeah. Like, Hal Jordan dies at the end. How about fuck off? How about it's fucking Jon Stewart shows up in the real Green Lantern costume and says, we got a problem here? We got a problem? What's the problem here, guys? Oh, some alien fucking beat the shit out of people. Let's take a look at this. Yo, get out of here. Oh, fuck you. I can do whatever I want. I'm Green Lantern, bitch. Have a super fight. That's your first episode. Wow, Jon Stewart, you're the man. That's it. That's the first episode. What's this bullshit of like, we have to investigate? What are you investigating here? Green Lantern, you can do whatever you want. And it's like Hal Jordan's like, oh, he's dying and he's going to train me. Well, why is he getting trained by a white man? Why can't he just be good on his own? How about that? Like, right? Is that not bad?
There's a lot that you're touching on, including the fact that the town they're in makes no sense. Like the way the town works makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many questions there. And I agree with you because also the time jump in the first episode, but then not time jump in subsequent episodes doesn't make any, like it doesn't make any sense.
Right. I don't know. Am I talking out of my, like, look, first, okay, Green Lantern, and I'll work with whatever you want me to work with. They might say, look, we don't want a straight white man to be the hero in this show because we want to promote diversity. We want it to be a black guy. Okay. So you want Jon Stewart? Yeah. Okay. So here's the first episode. It's the same first episode, no matter who it is, because the first episode is going to be the Green Lantern, who is Jon Stewart now. Okay, it's Jon Stewart. He shows up to this. There's a distress call or whatever, however the fuck they do it. The guy shows up. There's an alien running amok. He destroys the guy. And everyone's like, yeah, they start clapping. John, thank you. Then he lands, he talks to people. Oh,
Actually,
John, thank you so much for helping us.
Stop, J-Man. You know what works? And I'm going to go back to a comedy. You know what works? Essentially update it, but make it serious, and it's Blazing Saddles. So if you really want to deal with the dynamic of black and white and aliens and Earth versus extraterrestrials, Jon Stewart comes to town, but still faces, he's a Green Lantern, but still faces the same pushback as if he wasn't a Green Lantern, and he's just a black guy in a small U.S. town. The dynamic then of him having to navigate solving whatever the mystery is as an experienced Green Lantern, I think would be far more interesting. I just don't think, as Classic has stated, the writers have the skill set to write that, to make it.
And this Hal Jordan isn't really the Hal. If you like, I don't know enough about Green Lantern, so like, I don't like. But I would literally just have him just destroy the villains, and then you could have some sort of outside threat, or there's maybe somebody in the town is doing something, and he's an alien and he's disguised, maybe, or something. I don't know. Have him like fight as Green Lantern. There needs to be one Green Lantern battle, just like the Supergirl show, and that was crummy. Right. And that became a woke nightmare, to be honest with you. And I watched all of it and I own it all on Blu-ray, but that was a woke, disastrous nightmare of nightmares, Supergirl. And then they gave her pants. I'm like, really? She's wearing a mini skirt when she's Kara, so she can't wear like whatever. So that was a woke nightmare. But Supergirl fought every episode and did Supergirl things. So even if you just fast forwarded the talking and just got to the Supergirl parts, she looked good as Supergirl and she fought people. No, like Superboy, he fought guys. What other shows did I watch? I'm looking at my thing here. Smallville. No, that's not.
I'll add Xena and Gabrielle.
So Xena and Gabrielle, they beat the crap out of somebody.
She did backflips through the chakra, like
through the shit.
One thing that we're going to talk about on Wednesday is Kirkman. Kirkman said that comics that strive for being intellectual means that they're boring.
Yeah.
They are not entertaining. And I think it is filtered down into every single bit of what we're experiencing, whether it's TV, movies, or comics. Why does manga and anime captivate the youth? Because shit gets blown up. Everybody's OP'd, and they still write it in a way that you can come back and have quiet moments.
That's it. You just have to look.
Those people want to entertain their audience.
Absolutely.
Entertain their audience. And Hollywood doesn't want to entertain anymore. They want to basically just do what they want to do and expect you to show up. And if you like it, great. If you don't, well, F you anyway. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if you don't like it, then they go ahead. Sorry, Classic.
I was just going to ask. So I'm watching the show now. I heard the villains were going to be the Manhunters. So is that what these aliens are? What is the story?
Oh yeah, are they the Manhunters?
The way that they are slow playing them, the Manhunters are a problem, but we don't know how many they are, where they are. We don't know. Like it's mystery. It's Lost. They're using the Lost blueprint, but I never watched Lost because I was like, I don't even know what's going on here.
So it's just a lot of mystery box.
Mystery box.
That's a bunch of crap, right?
Yeah. Mystery box in a lantern.
Right.
Yeah, mystery lantern.
Yeah, a mystery lantern, exactly. But I will say this. Getting the lantern in this one is one of the coolest parts. There's two really cool parts in episode 2. The quest for the lantern, like when he's in the house getting the lantern, and the very end where Hal does his thing, gets the ring recharged and does his thing.
So we've watched 2 hours of Green Lantern.
And there's 8 minutes. There's 8 minutes of not even 8, maybe 4 minutes of ooh, that's really cool.
Okay,
visually, as well as stuff being done.
They're like an hour long, right? They're longer ones. Yeah. Okay, so in 2 hours, you got 4 minutes of something cool. So in Star Wars 77, there's only 4 minutes of coolness in the entire movie. Like, this is what we're equating it to. This is what I don't understand with not even just lanterns, because we're picking on lanterns. It's only because it's new. Any of these shows, like really any of them, and let's say Eternals or any of these, this idea that it's gonna get better. but it needs to be awesome. It could get better, but it needs to be awesome to keep me.
Hey,
I've got 1,000 awesome movies in my fingertips, right? And why should I not watch? I'm going to watch. So I'm watching Christine for tomorrow, which I really like Christine. So Christine is an hour and 40 minutes or something. So for 100 minutes, I could watch Christine. But you're saying don't watch 100 minutes of Christine, watch 100 minutes of Lanterns to get 4 minutes of cool lantern things. But that is not a good ratio for me. I need the whole thing to be good. Like, to me, Next Generation, even the crummier ones, is pretty awesome. And Deep Space Nine, right? Literally any of the real Star Trek shows I'd rather watch. So what is it? You got to entice me. Like, it's my time, which is the most valuable thing because I'm old.
And it's not even an action thing, because I would argue that I'm watching Silo. Like, I like Silo.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 seasons were really good. This season's not as great, and they're using the flashback thing so they don't have to do like a prequel show. But I'm engaged, even though it's not an action. It's not an action show, and it's not necessarily that you need action, but stuff has to happen between characters. Like, I love Me, My Y&R when I was a kid, and I still enjoy watching bits of it. It's kind of like, and why? It's because characters are going at it and moving the story along, right? And that conflict is entertaining. Why do we like wrestling? It's the matches are one thing, but it's those bits between the matches.
If they're good, yes.
If they're good,
yeah,
that gets you hyped for the fight.
Right.
That's what. Sorry, say that again, Classic.
You know it, Daddy.
You know it, Daddy. Exactly. I don't know what I was talking about when you say about cliffhanger, but I know what a cliffhanger is.
But Rogue, I
own many serials.
About cliffhanger. A cliffhanger only works if you're enticed to walk up to the edge of the cliff. If you don't care about what's in the vista or whatever, the cliffhanger means nothing.
Yeah, like let's say right away we're watching Lanterns, and oh no, are the Green Lanterns going to die? I don't care if they die. So what's the cliffhanger? It's not exciting to me because I don't. In fact, I want them to die. Like Eternals was the anti-cliffhanger. I wanted people to just die and go away.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's a moment in episode 2 where if it ended when there's a scene with Jon Stewart, if it ended in his scene, before his scene ends, you've got me for next week.
So I'm not getting into the I have no affiliation to politics or religion. I literally don't care. In terms of reviewing things, I'm the most purist of reviewing things. When I want, so we'll talk about this and we'll end. So when we talked about Riverbend a few weeks ago, right? I did not watch Riverbend, and then at the conclusion, because it says Riverbend, Georgia, 1966. That's what it starts, and it shows you all the shit, right? So the sheriff's racist and all that stuff. When that movie concluded, I didn't go to the internet and say, "Okay, let's take a look here." Riverbend, Georgia, 1966. Hey, the sheriff wasn't racist. He was a friend of the black community. This movie's wrong. I didn't do that because I don't care. It's not that I don't care about racism or whatever. What I care about it in the movie that I'm watching. So in the movie that I'm watching, he was racist. The town, who was not all racist, could not do anything about him because would just kill them. And the only people that could do something about them was Steve James and his guys. That's what happened in that movie, and that's all I care about. Was it done well in the movie I'm watching? I don't care if in real life that was fake, or it doesn't matter to me because I can't go back to 1966 and affect any change. I'm watching it now. I can care if I see it in front of me, right? Like, if I'm seeing something in front of me that I can change, then I can do something. But I can't watch something that was made in 1989 about 1966 and get all worked up. Like, I can't do anything about it. It's just the movie's the movie. And even if it's right or wrong, let's say the movie was accurate, you'd be like, oh shit, that's crazy. And if you say the movie was inaccurate, then you could say it was propaganda because that wasn't accurate. Propaganda for what? It's over. I can't get angry about it now. So for things happening now, if Lanterns is set in a place where they don't like Jon Stewart because he's black and they don't want him there, that's what the story is. That doesn't upset me or get me excited. Neither of those things work because what's the rest of the story? That's not a story. That's a setting. The setting is not the story. The setting is that he's a black cop in a town that hates black guys. Okay, well that's good. That's great. It's showing. It's showing the this is. It's not showing anything. That's just the setting. What is happening in the story? If I feel that it's unrealistic or stupid, or if it's maybe low played, reverse, I got to judge what I'm watching. But I'm watching Green Lanterns to see Green Lanterns fly around and beat up aliens. And if it's not happening, I'm not watching it. Same thing with what other shows came out. There's so many shows that none of us are watching because we're not interested. Maybe they're fantastic. Maybe I'm missing out on a show right now. There's a show right now, guys, that's fantastic. And I've missed out on it because it didn't come across my way. I never saw a trailer for it, or I saw a trailer and didn't think it was that good. And none of my friends watched it. Maybe Sean saw a trailer and thought this looks really good. And I didn't think it looked good, but he's like, no, actually, you should watch it. I'm only looking at what I'm presented. Same with comic books. I'm only looking at what I'm presented. I'm not getting into the behind the scenes, because then what are you going to do? Your whole life will be getting upset at everything. Like everything will make. That's why I'm not upset with Brie Larson. I'm just saying what Brie Larson said was bad for her. I don't care. Nothing affects me. If Brie Larson came out and said J-Man's channel is fucking retarded and this guy's a piece of shit asshole, okay, whatever, Brie, thanks. Like, there's no drama with me. You can't get me into drama because I don't care. It's like, okay, say whatever you want. Who cares? Like, I don't care what they say. I don't care about Rachel Zegler or whatever. And I don't think what's her face is ugly. What's that girl? The Supergirl. I don't think she's ugly. You know, Millie Alcock. No. I don't think she's ugly. I don't condone making her look stupid or whatever. It's like, just say the movie is shit, move on with your day, right? Same with Captain Marvel. I have a Captain Marvel tattoo. I was ready for this movie. I didn't like it.
Also,
what do I do now? I gotta fake pretend. Oh, I thought it was awesome, guys, because, yeah, women, yeah. It's like, I'm not lying. I love Captain Marvel. I've got a Captain Marvel tattoo. You think they're not painful? It's fucking 90 minutes. It's like, it hurts. So I didn't get it for my health. I love Captain Marvel. I saw the movie. I was super pumped, man. I'll tell you, I was super pumped. Ask Sean, I was fucking pumped up. I'm like, yeah, Brie Larson looks good. I'm ready to go. I saw the movie. It's like, this movie sucks. They ruined this character, which I really like. Now what do you want me to do? Pretend? Oh, I still kind of liked it because I don't want to look like I'm going against a female character, even though Wonder Woman's one of my favorite characters of all time. And I have more Wonder Woman comics than most people in this chat have comics total. So what should I do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the movie that I'm presented, and what I presented was shit. Anything else? Final words.
No, just keep this in mind. Whatever we're watching is somewhat curated because the writer may want something,
right?
The actors may want something. The studios will say no, right? And a case in point would even be Acme versus Coyote. Apparently, it's really good. I haven't seen it yet, but that thing, if it wasn't for the fans going, "Hey, what's going on here?" we wouldn't have got it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. Remember that Sonic the Hedgehog? Remember they changed the way Sonic looked? Mm-hmm. I played Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, we'll end after this for sure. Sonic the Hedgehog #1 came out. I bought it. Loved it. Right? I played Genesis was the first system where I kind of bought with my money. I saved up. I'm like, I'm going to buy my own. And I bought. I was so excited. I got Mortal Kombat and all those games. I played Sonic. I saw the trailer. And I was like, whoa, this looks like shit. This looks like total shit. Oh, you can't judge it. Sure I can. It looks like shit. That's not Sonic. So I didn't go see it. Then everyone was going, I wasn't going to go see it. And everyone said, oh, no. Then they changed it. They reanimated him. Then I saw it and I thought, Sonic looks pretty good. I didn't think it was that great. I didn't really care for that. And I saw part 2 and I watched part 2. I was like, and I didn't see the third one. So they fixed Sonic. So I thought, oh, he looks much better. But I still didn't like the movie. So it's not enough. It's not enough to say, like, I won. You see, I complained about Sonic. And now they changed him and I won. I didn't win shit. I didn't care about the movie. So I didn't win. He looks better. Right? Like, I'm not looking to win anything. I'm not looking to lose or win. I just want it to be cool. This Lantern Sync doesn't look cool. The Eternals was boring. It was boring. Nothing happened. I didn't care about any of the characters. just as a, and then if you get into it, then yeah, it's terrible. They're okay movies. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm not into any, I have no agenda other than to be entertained. I want to love every movie. Trust me. I want to go in there. Hollywood Shuffle, I was laughing the entire night. The next morning, I was laughing with my wife when I take walks. I was laughing again. She's like, "Are you still laughing over?" I was like, "That movie review guy was the best. This is bullshit." I was like, I would literally replicate. We should replicate those reviews. I was like, this is so funny. And then I watched Siskel and Ebert's review on it. So I researched a little bit more because I liked it. I didn't just like it and then move on with, like, Toy Story 5. I liked it and moved on with my day. I'm never gonna, I'll watch it again maybe in 10 years or something. But Hollywood Shuffle was like, this is really good. Let me research a bit, right? So you research a bit. I watched a little bit of, let's see, like, making of or top people talking about it. That's it. That's what I want. I saw Mutiny with Jason Statham. Did I mention it to anybody here? I just forgot I saw it and telling them right now. I saw Mutiny in the theater. Came back and was like, yeah, it was okay. There's no woke things in that. If something's woke, doesn't matter to me. If something's not woke, doesn't make it good. If it's woke, it doesn't make it good. If it's anti-woke, it doesn't make it good either. Mutiny had no woke things in it, but it was just okay. Like, it wasn't anything this is not a bar for me. I don't care. Oh, it's going to be, if it's an all black cast. Okay, well, if I don't like the movie, I don't like it. Like, I don't know. I liked Sinners before this. Okay, last one for sure. I really liked the first half of Sinners. Like, man, this is awesome. They were getting all the guys together to make that club. I was like, oh, this is great. And I love the two guys going around and then, like, teaching the kids, like, oh, I'm going to pay you this money. And then she's like, okay. And then he's like, oh, you should have come back to me to negotiate. And he's teaching. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then he goes to each guy. I need you to be the band. I need you to be in the band. I need you to do the thing. And then the vampires came in. I was like, I kind of liked the movie before the vampires. I kind of wanted to I was hoping that, like, the other gangsters would come in. They'd have a fight. The vampires came in. They kind of took over the movie. I thought, I don't like these vampires. It's kind of boring. I liked the normal parts. So this is reverse from Dusk Till Dawn. Like, from Dusk Till Dawn, I didn't like the beginning. I only like the vampire parts. But this movie, because I was like, well, and then they kill the other guy. I was like, wait, they just killed the one brother? I was like, I like that brother. I was like, I don't know. This movie, I don't know. I thought Sinners was okay. Like, this is the first person you're seeing that's saying the first hour was the awesome part, and then the vampires kind of ruined it, because then it became a vampire movie, which I've seen 100 million times, and it's not as good as John Carpenter's Vampires, and it's not as good as, Salem's Lot or whatever. So it started off being a very cool little period piece with interesting, unique characters that I hadn't seen before, like two black gangster guys. I've never seen those characters before, but then you ended up putting them in a generic vampire movie. I don't think that was good. I prefer the first half. So now what? Oh, am I a woke, anti-woke? Like, I don't care. I'm just telling you. The first part was better. The vampire part's a generic. Oh, they can't come in, and then she lets them in. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Like, they're going to come in because there's no movie. So you're sitting there saying, okay, hurry up and invite them in. Oh, there you go. She invited them in. It's generic. They took I think that they thought that they had to make it generic so that people would watch it, but I was invested in the characters before the vampires. Spider-Man 2 is a 2 point. We'll end at that.
There you go.
Thanks, guys. That's it. Ooh, this got deep. This got deep. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next one.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.